just always feels a little weird.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know,
For
because-
Oliver Nelson?
Yeah, for any of them, because then the guitar players now he's trying to play time. You know,
Oh no
'cause
no
they're
no!
like-
The organ trio is like a total guitar player thing, though.
I know. I'm just
Yeah.
saying the guitar player is kind of leading it. The time always feels a little weird in those to me, because
Yeah.
it's all of a sudden a piano player is taking care of the time.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I also will say it's not organ. The real organ players are not they're like organ players, like Lonnie Smith, and
Yeah.
you know.
That's just my opinion. I feel like organ trios
Mhm.
have a groove that
That
they
can
all.
be-
They have a thing.
It can
Yes.
be. It can be different. Like the
Yeah.
Charles Earland shit. If you checked it out, I mean,
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah,
half,
yeah.
half of his stuff, he's literally playing like the same bass line over and over.
Boom, boom,
Boom.
boom, boom,
He's just
boom,
going.
boom.
Yeah,
You
some
know?
are better.
You
I
know.
can't remember the dude's name that plays on El Hombre, the Pat Martino album, but he has
Is that
like
Joey G.
Joey.
Francesco? Yeah.
his foot chops are awesome.
Yeah, he's
like he's
killing.
doing stuff that is not. It isn't Joey DiFrancesco. It's like this album's from like '67 or '68.
Oh.
He wasn't playing organ with with
dude.
him back then.
That might be.
But whoever is on it, I'll recognize if I hear it. But he was like, it was with his feet, but he was doing syncopated stuff and like bass like phrasing. You know what I mean? Like his fifth octave stuff was like how you would play it on a bass kind
Right.
of. And also like where he couldn't do the extra shit. And that's not to say he didn't like pedal stuff a bunch, you know,
Of
'cause
course.
you gotta like take a break for a minute.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
It loses that percussive hit. You know what I mean?
That is the thing.
Yeah, but not everybody does it. Like not
Right.
even all the bass players do it.
Yeah.
A lot of them kind of like smooth it
Now,
out now too. You know?
One thing that some of them do is they will, because you can swap, I guess, the stops with the pedals and the lower manual.
Yeah.
So sometimes they would have the preset where they would cop the bass sound on the lower manual if it was something that was too fast for them
Yeah.
to do with their feet.
This guy, Trudy Pitts.
Never heard him.
Is that the dude on
That's the dude
on El Hombre?
on the album. Trudy Pitts, man.
He sounds great.
Cat from Philly. This is a Philly cat.
Some killing
Dude,
killing
that
motherfucker.
dude kills.
It's just a cat from
This
Philly.
is King, some killing ass
Studied-
Philly musician.
He studied at Temple University and
Okay.
Juilliard.
That's right in the pocket of Philly musicians.
Yeah.
And
With Christian McBride and all them, maybe. Oh no, this is the '60s, so it must be.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is
This
like
is a lady.
67, 68.
This is a lady. She was encouraged by her husband.
This is that's on El Hombre?
Yep. This is-
Really?
Yep. Trudy. Yeah. Because Trudy.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Yeah.
good, man.
Killing.
Yeah, She went on to play with Ben Webster, Gene Ammons, Sonny Stitt, and she's been sampled like
blues.
a ton.
Okay.
That's the blues.
And she was the first jazz artist to play a concert at Philly's Kimmel Center with the 7,000 pipe organ.
Big ass organ. It's a big ass.
Hell yeah, good for her, man.
Yeah.
Yo, she kills it on that album.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, there was a lot of ladies playing organ back in the day, man.
Yeah, there
This
was.
church. This is church.
Yeah, that, was a
That
thing.
makes sense.
Yeah, we'll go play a gig.
Yeah.
Like I'll play for the Lord too.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
all play for the
All play for
Lord.
everybody got to play for the Lord.
Lord pays, Lord
Yeah.
praise.
There you go.
Yeah, I just made that up, bro.
I like that, man.
Love it.
That's cool.
Love it.
Creflo
Bless.
Dollar.
God did.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Shit.
Can I take a bong rip from somebody? I think I'm no.
Sure, man. We're on YouTube.
Oh, we are.
Yeah,
Can I
we
take a
don't,
bong rip, bro?
yeah, we can go on. We don't have to do that. We can do whatever right now. We're on. People are. If anybody's watching. At some point, I'm going to use this one. Oh shit! You guys can't see the fucking.
Yeah, you gotta put it up.
Oh man, I gotta do this.
Yeah, we gotta see the-
Full
see the stuff,
screen
bro.
program.
Yeah, go.
Watch this one though. Shit! I gotta put my face. All right, look at
Who?
look. Check this out. Look at this one. Isn't this one
Nine
cool?
Mile Road. Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool, right?
Was that what's the name?
It's this Blake Shelton.
Shelton.
Hi man, I'm the king.
What?
Sid Kingsley is a fucking piece of shit, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
he takes stinky shits in the green room at the Voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why you picked Blake Shelton because he was. on
No,
The Voice.
because he's on the show and he's wearing a fucking king hat.
All right.
There's only one king around here, and that's Blake. Woo! You like
Dude, I
Gwen
love it.
Stefani? Yeah, that's my wife. You like No Doubt? No doubt you do. All right.
All right.
Listen, man. Hey, you guys ever listen to Bone Air? I love that guy. Anyway, I wanted to talk about Sid Kingsley. No, but
Oh man, this is this look.
This is bullying now.
Yeah, no, I
No,
love
it's
it.
not bull-
No, you know
No,
what?
it
No,
no,
fuck
I'm
that.
not, dude.
Because I'm about to do some.
Huh?
Oh no, there's weeds in here. I thought you were looking for the.
The grinder.
Yeah, I thought you was going. No, I'm about to do some side by sides on some of those dozen slaps, man. Because he's being ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually do want to. We want to show
Duet.
you something.
I'm about to duets on some of those joints, man.
Yo, we
because-
should have a with Sid Kingsley. We should have a fucking versus.
I mean, we would win that.
Versus.
I know, yeah, dude. Fuck that.
What's he gonna do?
He doesn't even claim to be a musician anymore, so fuck that guy.
I think he's at the game, man. I feel
He
like
kind of
y'all-
is.
y'all were-
Oh, watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
All right, cool.
Do that shit.
Yeah, no, dude, the shit that he's spreading is just ridiculous false information.
What is he spreading now?
Okay, like I mean,
Oh, is it- yeah, y'all
just
were
like
talking
on the
about
dozen slaps or whatever. No, I don't want to talk about it on the show because I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna start doing it.
Oh,
But
this is unrelated.
It is
yeah,
what
no,
it is.
it's just his dozen slaps. He did one on the Time, on one of the Times albums. Gave a bunch of fucking wrong information on that. He's just like giving shitty information on everything. He did a
I saw him trashing Aja.
Asia. Yeah, yeah. You saw that one?
Mhm.
The Ajax Asia.
Yeah, that's what he was
Fuck,
doing.
man.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, bro.
That shit did piss me off all over
But we
again.
basically have started the podcast at this point.
Well, cool. I'm gonna keep talking about him. I'm definitely going
I
to
mean,
do.
We're recording it. We're live.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely going to do some duets on that cat. 'Cause
All right, man.
fuck that shit, man.
Man, don't just know who the true king is. Motherfucking Blake Shelton.
Jerry King Lawler.
No, Blake Shelton. But stop
Blake
knocking
Shelton,
the
bro.
mic stand over.
I
My
didn't
guitar.
knock it, I moved it.
I know, but I'm paranoid because that guitar's already gotten dented like last week from something that didn't belong to me. Not your fault though. But
You put that guitar available
I moved
in
it.
their place?
I moved it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to see what you about. Wait, what?
That cat's pretty.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Chosen Wednesday.
Peace.
Your names and faces and places today.
I don't know that other guy's name. It's a football player. Some of the ex-football player.
Channing Crowder.
Channing Crowder, yeah.
They ain't believe in us. God did.
That means you a lion.
Why are you gay?
Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got?
it's one of the best drops ever.
Still drink good, don't it?
Oh man, I need to put the thing on the. I think at the end of the podcast, after the music's over, I might put the. And now the hustle season is no more.
Please.
If you listen to the end of the
You
music,
should be using.
I'll
so
do that.
much-
No, this week I was thinking about putting a tag at the beginning, or like 0 slaps or whatever, like a little drop, like we did the Bone Air thing.
Yeah.
Bro, it should literally open our fucking show. I mean, it's just.
I'll
like,
do a different clip of it each
Cause like
each week.
I mean, it's just so.
It's
fucking-
ridiculous.
It's so fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, I got this. Just what that mic's just like top heavy and fucking falls over really easy.
It's got the tit-tits on it.
Woo! Damn. We'll actually start the show, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll actually start.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right, ready to rock?
Yep. $3.35.
3:35.
It's got a new TV.
You did?
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
we
my
did
shit,
too.
my shit broke.
What's your
65.
and what type of screen is it?
LG.
Is
Ultra
it
HD?
is it the OLED? Is it a
4K.
OLED? OLED?
No, it's not an OLED.
Okay.
Those are so expensive.
They're not as expensive. They're like 1,500.
Yes,
That's
for a
that's
big one.
expensive.
That's more than I would
That
pay
is
for a TV.
expensive.
Yeah, but I live in the world of like guitars and audio equipment and stuff. Like 1,500 is like, oh, that's like a mid-priced amp, like
Yeah.
upper mid-priced amp.
Yeah, but
something,
I don't
you
need
know?
that for my TV. But
What?
just
Yeah,
need to
fuck
be
that.
big, man.
I
that
do
shit.
need. I don't have the OLED, but because I couldn't afford one that was like large enough to where I
No.
needed it, and I need the
Fuck it,
TV
man.
bigger now because I don't see as well, and I like it just as big as possible.
Pause.
When I was a kid, I was like,
Whatever,
when
no
I become a-
pause.
when I
Yeah,
become
that's a
an adult-
pause.
Like when I become an adult, I'm getting a big ass TV. That's one of the first things.
What's big ass TV though?
65 inches is what I got right now.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was 55 before that, and we've gone up to 65.
We just went up to the 55.
Oh man,
I got a
when you move up to the 65, you go, oh shit.
I either got a 55 or a 60 or something like that.
The next one gonna be 75, easy, every time.
They keep going down in price.
They keep going down in price, so
Yeah.
I keep getting a bigger one for the same price.
And Best Buy's got a 85-inch for $750.
Yeah, you can get. I
Pretty
think we
crazy.
paid.
But
400
What's
for
the refresh
65.
rate on it and everything? And it's like there's a couple of things that still do matter if you're watching like really new stuff or if you ever play video
This
games.
for video games, dude. Oh man, you see that? When I hooked this TV, up-
Sports, they
when I-
like
When
it.
I hooked up the TV, I saw Netflix has like a non-HD side of it now.
What do
and
you
they're
mean?
charging.
What do you mean?
They're upcharging for UHD. They're like for an extra $750 a month, you can go from standard HD to Ultra HD.
What's Ultra HD then? Is it actually broadcast in 4K or like 8K or
This is
something?
what I'm saying. We just gotta hope that they just like degrade the old. It sounded like they just degraded everything and say you can.
and then said to get the full fidelity, you got to pay extra.
$7.
Yeah, because you can see
The
it now.
fucked up thing though,
You can really see it.
Yeah,
the fuck
what's
that
some
thing-
bullshit?
nobody. I think a lot of people don't notice it though because they're watching this shit on a phone that's so small
Yeah.
that even if it doesn't look pristine because it's shrunk down so much,
Yeah.
it looks acceptable.
Yeah, I mean, on Amazon, you've always had the choice, right, between getting standard definition, high definition.
But
you know?
that was started at the time when not everybody's television was HD.
Well, there you
so
go.
like you had to, but now everything is super HD
yeah, the
and
assholes.
4K and
They-
everything.
It already went up in price. I think they must be struggling. They trying to get all that money back that they burnt
Mm-hmm.
because they offered too many people too much money, almost kind of like Spotify and podcasts. They gave too many comedians
dude,
a
now
lot of money.
Joe Rogan's back on YouTube.
You
for
know,
free.
right back there. Spotify, man.
I'm
they're
so happy
silly
he's back on
Spotify.
YouTube.
They're
on
toast.
YouTube, man. I'm so happy.
No good. They deserve it.
Spotify. He just like robbed them.
Oh yeah.
He robbed them. Oh, you
Yeah,
can see
man.
it. Check.
All right, here we
See-
go.
see-
We're gonna start
no
this
sound is
see
getting
about
me.
fucking show.
All right, man.
What's that? You think it's too loud?
No. I was just saying because it's like right.
Oh, my
Pause.
face.
It's
All right, here we
it's
go.
right
Here
in
we
your
go.
mouth.
Everything looks
Yeah, I
great.
see it.
Everything's
No,
wonderful.
I see it now.
It's right in your mouth. Pause.
Whoa, sir.
Dude, you are getting so ditty today.
Sir.
So Diddy.
Diddyfied.
That's so ditty.
You Diddy.
Call me the diddler.
That's so Diddy.
Did you see that? The Mount Touchmore.
Yeah, I saw that. The diddler on Mount Touchmore.
Mount Touchmore. Ugh. So good.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Hustle Season podcast.
Yeah,
I'm James Soretis. That's
yeah.
Reggie Pace. That's Kelly Strawbridge. We're back again, streaming live on YouTube. If not on YouTube, check us out on our Patreon. Subscribe there. Go to Instagram, TikTok, anywhere you get podcasts as well. Spotify. What else? I don't really care.
Patreon.
Yeah, review us. Give us a bunch of stars, good ratings. Say whatever you want about us in the comments. It doesn't really matter.
Instagram.
Instagram.
TikTok.
Again,
Yeah.
TikTok. But listen, we're back. It's been, a normal eventful week. Things have slowed down a little bit with
Yeah.
the haters.
Yeah. With
Oh yeah, the hate train.
I feel
has
like
slowed
the
down,
hate train has slowed down just
which is
a little bit.
great. Not in the hip hop world, you know. It,
Oh,
it
no.
kind of was brought to a head. Pause.
Ooh,
This weekend.
Yeah.
It was.
I was
Yeah.
getting notifications about the analysis of beef raps.
Man, there's been a lot of awful takes online, y'all. We saw them.
Do we?
It's real obvious, you know.
Have we all listened to? Have you listened to any of them?
I heard some of the
Euphoria?
Kendrick one. Yeah,
You heard
I
Euphoria.
didn't hear the whole thing. I heard like some sections of it.
I would say that's probably the best one out of all of them.
You know what? Oh, also, someone pointed this out because I wouldn't
Nah,
have
the
fucking
last
noticed
one's the
this
best
shit.
That one's
But
great.
a bunch of these Kendrick songs have samples that feature relatives of
Drake.
fucking Drake.
Uh-huh.
Supposedly Drake's
Which
whole
is
like
well-
family tree.
Well, you know
has
about
a ton of musicians. in it.
fucking bass. What
Larry
Fox-
Graham.
Larry
Larry-
Graham.
yeah.
But then there's another uncle that was
It's Hodges. It's
The
Teeny
soul, the soul
Hodges,
set sample.
who's a bass player too, right?
guitar player.
Oh, okay.
Guitar
okay.
player. But so it was the guitar player Teeny Hodges, and his brother was the organ player, the dude that's on all that shit.
Oh wow.
Fucking Loving Happiness, that guy.
Oh yeah, fire.
He's on
Damn.
all that stuff, and he was related to
To Drizzy?
Drizzy.
You know,
Yeah.
I've got
Drizzy's dad.
I got really no opinion on anything else beyond the actual music itself. But I like the Kendrick stuff more than the Drake. It's not like it's better, but it's just
I think-
for me, I like it a little more.
Yeah.
Online has been like it's been so many takes are like so obvious. Like, oh man, we gotta say something about hip hop. Who do we know? Is there any black people in here? You know, and it's just like some awful takes. Like
yeah,
the Pitchfork
yeah.
and Stereo Gum and
I hate that they got
everybody.
in on it. They all Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone.
They're
I'm
like-
some awful
It's like,
articles.
here's why Kendrick won.
here's
and why.
here's why Drake.
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
shut the fuck
Dude.
up.
Also, Questlove. Shut
Oh,
up.
That was a bad take.
Also, yeah, Questlove
That
was
a bad
like
take.
he was like, this was not beef. This was mudslinging, and it was
Yo,
bringing
shut the
women,
fuck up, bro.
women
Get
and-
outta here.
bringing women and children into it, and anything
Get
else,
outta here.
but actual facts. And hip hop is truly dead.
Also, if you
He's
don't,
trying to go viral.
bro,
him
not just
right
Quest,
now.
but like it's okay to out loud just say like, yo, I don't get it. Sometimes James just goes, man, I don't get this shit.
You will say it.
You know,
I
Like,
mean,
you
I
have
just
to
have to
give-
admit, I'm not getting mad at it.
And-
I got to check out, and that's
and
why.
that's the same thing with it's no different than like fucking Taylor Swift or whatever, man. Just say, look, this ain't for me. I don't get it. But something about hip hop makes people feel bad about saying that they don't get it. Not you, but like
Right.
tons
Oh,
of
yeah.
people
I-
they wouldn't dare say
I
that
think
they
they
don't
need to have the courage to
understand. They don't
say
have
that.
they don't have the
and
courage.
if people really give you shit about that, you're not the problem.
They're not going to
Like,
give you
those
shit.
people need to mind their own fucking business.
They're not going to get you
if
shit.
they
but
do. but
Everyone
yeah.
they want to look cool, so
Mhm.
like they like make this thing. It's like I was like the people, even for my friends. Like I'll be like, man, I know you don't listen to hip hop, man. I don't know why you have an opinion about this at all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, I know for a fact that you don't listen to no new hip hop at all.
There's
For a fact.
absolutely no shame in going, I'm old, I don't get it.
or just I
you
don't
know,
listen to
whatever.
this. You know, all I do is
Thoughts and prayers.
Right, I listen to I listen to different music than this. I listen to like anime soundtracks or whatever. Just say
I
you listen
mean-
to old hip hop. Like,
I'm-
look, man, I don't listen to no hip hop after 2004.
Yeah.
You can say that.
I mean, Kendrick and Drake are both one of the two. They're both the two rappers that older people like somewhat because they've been
Is
exposed to
it
them.
they like the, yeah, I think it's more of that they've been
They've been
It's been a
exposed
long
to
run.
Kendrick.
around the
like
most.
Kendrick was like
Kendrick more than
I mean,
Drake.
Kendrick was like Obama's favorite.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I'm pretty sure he made a couple playlists or whatever.
yeah.
And you know,
Kendrick won a
Kendrick has
Pulitzer.
an older audience.
He won a Pulitzer.
sure.
He was all on NPR. That's like
Yeah.
the educated whites love Kendrick.
facts.
You know, the educated whites
Yo, there's like
they
an
don't nec-
election.
they don't
dude. It's
like
crazy.
they don't necessarily know about Drake except the turn up. The turn up whites
They'll
know about Drake.
They will know Hotline Bling.
They know-
That's probably
yeah.
the last thing they know.
But they haven't listened to a whole Drake song ever,
except for Hotline Bling.
except for maybe Hotline Bling. Yeah.
yeah.
And like
Hell
those
yeah.
are the groups of people that like are giving writing too many papers about hip hop right now. Y'all shut
dissertations.
the fuck
What you got wrong?
Yeah.
What's your problem with hip hop dissertations,
up. Bro. It was like even
Those-
when
those aren't hip hop enough for
when
you.
To Pimp a Butterfly first came out, like NPR came out, I was like, yo, this is the greatest hip hop album
Of
of
all
the
time.
year or maybe of all time. I was like,
Yes.
yeah, I just wanted to say, yo, what's y'all's second favorite hip hop album?
It's gonna be Public Enemy.
Is that
It
gonna-
takes
it's
the
gonna be-
nation of
yeah, it's gonna be
millions.
Public Enemy. Yeah.
But that's again, but that's an old man album.
That's some old man shit.
Yeah,
you
Yes.
know?
That's like your dad liking. I like Takes a Nation of Millions like my dad likes Sgt. Pepper's.
Yeah,
right.
It's like
exactly.
the same thing, but
It's
it reminds you of being in high school. And when I found that album, it had only been out for like 4 years. It wasn't like
It was-
old.
It was
like,
fire still.
The band was still touring.
Yeah, it was still great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just
But
the-
that's for me.
yeah, and that's cool. But everyone wants to pretend to not everyone. These types want to be
Yeah.
an expert.
These people.
They want to be an expert. It's like NPR can't be an expert on hip hop. It's too late.
Yep.
It's too late.
Stick with poems.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
NPR is dope. They're doing dope shit by like giving people their flowers, right? You know, people on the reunion tours. Like we played Cypress Hill coming back around.
That's
You know,
great.
Wu-Tang Clan. Everybody's 50.
Hell
Yep.
yeah,
You know,
dude.
that's awesome.
Having a
Yep.
good time.
But you don't get to be the expert. You know, like, cause you're not going to review no more albums.
Yep.
Y'all not about NPR not about to review NLE Choppa's new album.
Facts.
They're not about to review it.
Facts.
No one's gonna review it.
No.
You know, no one at Pitchfork is about to review any of these albums coming out. They didn't review Pooh Shiesty's album unless they did later or something. You know,
They come
Right.
back to
they'll
it.
come back later.
They come
you
back to
know?
it. The only person that maybe actually reviewed it will be Doug Nunnally.
Yeah, Doug. Shout out. He probably heard it.
He's like
Yeah.
only cat that's like heard all these cats.
But yeah, it's just weird. I just want everybody to know there's been some awful hip hop takes out there, and y'all don't know shit about hip hop, and that's cool.
yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
You
know.
definitely you showed your you know.
Yeah, when was the last time anybody was talking about hip hop at all, other than like talking about Jay-Z's accomplishments that aren't music or
about just
Kanye or craziness.
legal problems of rappers
Legal
that
problems.
have nothing to do
Yeah,
with
Young
music
Thug.
at all.
Yeah, this everybody in the world is talking about the rap and two rappers releasing rap music. They're not even releasing like
No,
you know for the mall music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's great. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah,
As
it
a hip-hop
was
fan,
it was super fun for me. I
It was great.
definitely discovered a couple new guys that do reactions on YouTube. This guy Jay Black.
Sure.
I don't know if you. That dude is really funny. He's kind of like the hip hop version of Red Band to me,
Oh, wow.
but he's like really funny. Guys, check out
Jackpot.
Said
But-
Jeff
but
Buckley?
excuse me, Jay Black.
Okay, Jay
Jay
Black.
with no K. How was y'all's weekend other than watching the Drake Kendrick beef?
It was cool. I listened to some music. What else did I do? I think I was chill this weekend. It was raining. You know,
Yeah,
what
it
I
rained
mean?
a little bit.
Yeah, so I was chill. The allergies kind of been kicking my ass a little bit, honestly. My voice still
Facts.
sounds a little weird.
Facts. Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. What did I do?
Night Idea played on Tuesday
Yes.
at the Camel. That was awesome.
Hell yeah.
We're recording this on Wednesday, but anyway. But shout outs to all of them. All the other bands are great. Band called Grocer from Philadelphia, killing. Like some cool like modern rock, but it was just a power trio.
Okay.
yeah.
And
When you say modern rock, something goes, oh man, this is like butt rock.
no, not like butt rock. Like how do I describe it? Like garagey, but it also had like some mathy elements, or like they're clearly like learned musicians.
Okay.
It was fire. Drummer, singing drummer, and everyone
All
else
right now.
singing. Everybody sang. Everybody sang lead, at least on one. It was fire.
I like that.
Another band, and I think from in town, Knifing Around. Are they from in town?
I've heheard that. I've seen that name on some bills.
They
and
sounded
I
great,
guess
too.
They're from here.
Leave it
yeah.
in the comments.
Yeah, Knifing Around. Shout outs to them. They sounded good. They had it was great. Rhythm section sounded great.
It's an O.J. Simpson themed rock band.
Knifing Around. Little talking heads in there, a little like break beat in there. you
That'd be
know?
fire.
Nah,
That sounds
sick.
cool. Knifing around.
Knifing Around. Shout outs to all those bands and Night Idea.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly.
Dropping a new album soon.
Rest
This
in peace.
fall.
Oh yeah, that is gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Real quick, while we're talking about gigs, do we have any gigs that we want to promote that is happening this weekend? Anyone?
This weekend is the. I don't have any this weekend.
Next weekend, Hurricane Party, May 17th, at Bramley. James will be there too.
Oh hell
'cause
yeah!
He's working that sound.
On that one, yeah, and then the next day,
right.
River Rock on the 18th.
Hell yeah.
You can see because River Rock's a couple days, you know.
Yes,
But we're on Saturday the 18th. We're playing first in the day.
that's right.
That's right, man.
Rumble Trio.
Rumble Trio, 1 o'clock,
Hell
right
yeah.
when it's the hottest possible.
Hot as fuck out there.
That's
I'll be there the
Come
next
out,
day.
do some rock climbing, have a heat stroke, and listen to the Rumble Trio.
You doing what at 45?
Yeah.
What? How long?
Yeah.
45?
No, I think we have like an hour.
Really?
Oh, you got an
Yeah.
hour there?
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's an hour.
Hey.
It's over. It's definitely over 45. I think it's like an hour, maybe hour 10 at the most.
Fun.
But I mean, since we're first,
Put your shorts on.
I gotta get. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
I got backline. All that shit's gonna be wonderful. And
The backline.
Backline.
dude, man, they gave me emails like, "Oh, I don't mind using that amp. That'll be great.
That's
that
great.
That bass amp
I'm
is like
showing up
what
with
we
mad
use already."
pedals. Yeah.
Yeah, I got like a million pedals. I
Yeah.
don't even give a fuck. It's
Yeah.
just one less thing I got to carry.
That's
So I'm hyped about that. But it should be fun. And Sam Reed, well, Gabe is playing bass, Rumble Trio, and then he's playing. I think Sam Reed is like 2 sets after
Black
us.
Janice.
Same day.
Same day.
Same day.
Is that what
Yeah,
it's
I
Black
think, and
Janice?
Butterfly is gonna be out there too.
course.
So it's a family affair.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Family
But,
matters.
And Steve Boone, the great Steve Boone, will be out there.
Shouts.
Boniacs, put
Yeah.
your hands up.
Yeah, man, La Casina all over again, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Bringing it back.
Sunday, May 19th at River Rock, Night is playing. I think at 2, maybe.
That's what's up.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We rule the middle of the
We're all
day.
over the river. We're rocking the river.
All right, well, I'll be out there all weekend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we plugging
Maybe.
shows.
I will be totally not there.
Chilling.
I will be in another state
Okay.
that weekend.
All right, fine.
All right, whatever,
but,
dude.
that way.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. But you guys go out there, River Rock. That's gonna be beautiful.
May 24th, No BS Brass will be at Get Tight Lounge with Hip Hop Henry.
GTL.
So come
24th?
on down, the 24th.
That sounds like fun.
May
Yeah.
23rd. Big Payback at Hardywood.
I'll be on that too.
Hell yeah.
I
Easy.
know.
Easy work.
Is
And-
that a 2-drummer night or is
yes,
that?
it will be. It will be a
Okay,
2-drummer
cool.
night.
That sounds great.
And then we also have May 25th, Brambley, Dylan Barrows.
I'm gonna be working that too,
You're
dude.
gonna be working a lot of shows.
Wow.
Seeing all the shit.
Yeah, man.
Go down. Make sure
Look
you
great.
you say what's up if you guys are out there.
Yeah.
Reggie, you guys are playing May 23rd somewhere.
May 23rd, No BS is playing in Charlottesville at the Rivana, like the Rivana Roots Festival or something like that.
Okay.
At
All
that
right.
one place. Should be tight. Come on through Charlottesville.
Hell yeah.
It's going to sound good.
See. All right.
Plugs.
Plugs. Here we go. I think we should start a little differently before we get into music news
right.
because we've been trying to get to this band that we eventually want to talk to.
Yeah, we're trying to like
Um,
reach out to them, but we want to show them that we like them a lot.
Absolutely. And well, I think we should talk about Bicycle the band.
Oh, Bicycle? Oh,
yeah. Because I mean,
Bicycle the band, I think I noticed them just like late one night scrolling through the Instagram stories.
yep.
And to see a band, you see a guy, an older black man, playing a fretless guitar alone on a green screen. And like, oh, that's kind of weird. And then a Bigfoot suit walks in, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, Bigfoot?" And Bigfoot plays the drums, and then he does these trio jams with
Bigfoot.
fretless bass, fretless guitar,
Yep.
and drums, and a keyboard player that's a little alien that we think he's in all his costumes.
Yeah, pretty sure. And so like, yeah. So in this one, I mean, I think he's on like almost number 30 fretless Stratocaster jam with a Bigfoot. So I pulled a couple of them, and this is like number 6.
Number
you
6.
know, and I think this might be the first appearance of Little Man or one of the earliest Little Man appearances.
Out of world encounter.
Yeah. So let me go over to.
Yeah, it's called Bicycle the Band. If you want to look it up,
Dude, they
On
are.
Insta.
Yeah, this dude is great. Well,
it's on YouTube too, right? It's
Yeah,
YouTube.
okay.
So check this out. He's.
Kill. Look who done showed up today. Oh, yeah, and he wants to dance too? Go on and give him some.
Fretless bass.
Get it, little man.
Dancing. It's crazy.
Is that like a Zappa-ish thing
Yes.
to it?
Yeah. Bigfoot's playing the drums too. A different Bigfoot.
Really good.
are fake drums, I'm pretty sure.
They're fake drums. He might be playing a
Electric Kid?
Yeah, I think that might be what's going on. So here's another one. I think this is where Little Man starts playing.
Go ahead.
Keys. I think. Yep.
So Little Man has a little synthesizer.
Yeah, he's the only one that's
Little
not
Man,
a
what
not
you
a
got?
Bigfoot.
Was this the one that, like, I feel like this one went crazy viral.
Yeah,
might have
all
been
of them
your-
right before these. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Fire.
Yeah, it's great. So like he's also got so he does address the Zappa thing in here actually.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, here's one.
What's the Zappa thing that he sounds like?
People
Go ahead, y'all.
Thinks it sounds like Zappa.
People have been making comments that we sound a whole lot like Frank Zappa.
Oh, what?
Some people even say we need to do a cover of a Frank Zappa song. One person even commented that one of these guys is Frank Zappa in disguise. But you know, if I was as good as Frank Zappa, I wouldn't be stuck here on a farm in West Virginia. But anyway, we're gonna call this jam Frank Zappa just for you. Take it away, little man.
He was like, fuck you guys.
Yes.
This is good. So, this guy is like
It's really
Turn
good.
it back, turn it back
good.
up. This guy is awesome. He's a good player.
He's a really good player,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure exactly what he addressed by that. If there was that a Frank Zappa clip?
I can't tell if he was just kind of addressing the comments, I guess.
Yeah, people just wrote that in the comments
And he's
a
just
whole
like,
bunch. And
this
he's
is
just
called
like
Frank
made a
Zappa.
video about it.
I think like when you hear music that's like a little left of center, especially if it's rock based, a lot of people be like, "Oh, you guys must love Frank Zappa," you know?
Well, not the younger ones, yeah,
Not-
but older.
yeah, the older guys are just like, "Oh, this is like Frank Zappa shit right here."
Also, I love the fact that it's kind of tailor made for Instagram, especially. I mean, they're all a minute long.
Yeah, now
or
he
less.
does have full length. There is one cool video that is, I think it's before he did the shorts. It's the whole origin of the Bigfoots, and it'll be, he did a whole song, and I'll just show you part of it. Really
Yeah,
quick,
'cause,
actually. that's
we should
probably the
check that
best
out.
thing here. Jam with the Bigfoot. Here we go. So I believe it's the Legend of a Bigfoot.
Oh wow.
This video is a reenactment of an actual encounter with a Bigfoot.
Yeah. So this is real shit.
That's Fisheye Liz bicycle helmet.
Riding through the forest.
This sounds like Zappa with Ike Willis. Like the 80s Zappa stuff.
Okay.
I can see exactly where he's coming from.
Just as plain as day. I said, please don't hurt me, Bigfoot, and I'll be on my way. But
So
Bigfoot,
stereo.
what about? I don't know about all that now.
Is that Bigfoot singing?
Yeah.
I just want to walk the earth in harmony. Harmony.
Yeah, dude. Bicycle.
If you don't tell nobody.
Dude, I want this guy to tour. I want to
Yeah.
be in his backup band.
Yeah, I'm playing this backup band.
Dude, all of these Bigfoot jams.
I love this whole like rock opera about Bigfoot.
Yeah. Man, like this plus like horn arrangements and,
Yeah, man.
To my house and we hung out like friends. Bigfoot sat down on my couch and we drank a little gin. Yes, we did. I said, Bigfoot, if you play bass, I can play guitar. And we can conquer this
It's a trippy video.
world and become huge rock stars. But Bigfoot ain't having that. He messing around talking about. I don't know
Somebody else is Bigfoot here. I don't know who's playing Bigfoot.
Who
Unless
knows?
that's really Bigfoot.
No, it's probably actually Bigfoot.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was under the impression those were actually Bigfoots.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I wonder who makes. Does he make the videos? You think
Yeah.
too?
It's obviously.
Feels-
yes.
I love it, man.
Come on,
Feels
dude.
like
I love this.
it's-
I
I
love
doubt
this.
he's sending this shit off.
I
to
mean,
get done.
somebody, look at all these effects.
Yeah, and it feels like it's pretty homespun. You know what I mean?
yeah, I love
in
it.
a good way.
These are all available on iMovie.
Yeah. I mean, it's excellent.
Shout out
So-
to Bicycle to Bed.
Yeah, we have to. We definitely have to get him, and maybe hopefully we can get Bigfoot as well on the show, and really answer some questions. I have
Yeah.
questions for sure about. I mean, he's got obviously a plethora of guitars.
Yeah.
Playing
Lace
fretless.
Sensor Pickups sent him bass and guitar pickups.
Okay,
Which is really, really cool.
that is awesome. I mean, fretless is a pretty difficult instrument to play.
There's
is
a
it not?
lot of fretless guitar guys that are popping up that I didn't realize had been around for so long. But
Okay.
he is cool with it. He has a very nice guitar that is not just some like crap guitar that somebody pulled the frets out of. It was made on
Yeah.
It was
purpose to be
fretless.
fretless.
Yeah.
The funny thing, I think, is like he does a lot of like like whammy bar stuff, pitch things. But at the same time, he's like using a fretless instrument. So it's weird. So it's like it's like kind of, I don't know if one sometimes cancels out the other. Because like if you go down here and then up here, you're basically like keeping it the same. But then also that could be a cool. Anyway, yeah, like an articulate.
It's kind of
too
like
nerdy,
how
but-
a pedal steel works, though, right? In a way, like you push some things are moving,
exactly.
like you're fretting, and
But
some
in this
things, yeah.
situation, the whole thing moves, and
Yeah.
unfortunately moves at each string detunes at a different rate.
Interesting.
There was, if you listen to like Bill Frisell stuff from the late 80s, early 90s, or he's using that Klein guitar without a headstock.
Yeah,
There's this
weird
thing
guitar.
that Steinberger also used that had the paddle guitar. It's called the Trans Trem, and basically each string operated individually. So if you played like a chord and then you hit it and then you lowered the bar, all the intervals stayed in tune. So you could like transpose a transpositional trem.
Oh,
so
whoa.
basically you hit that note and you can go, it had whammy bar thing, but there's also a little indentations on this little switch. So you could like push the bar down and click it in, and that would be like 2 whole steps down. It would just hold it there.
Oh,
and then
okay.
you could undo it, go a whole step down or a half step up.
That's dope.
But basically, if you were playing, it's pretty much as if you had a slide and that was your trem. But what's cool, and on the Bill Frisell stuff, is he'll play cool chords and actually be able to do chromatic stuff. Whereas on any other guitar, the trem, it's like uneven tension on each string. So it like does it all weird. But it's also cool too.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah. Whatever.
Shout outs to the bicycles.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Also, I don't know who is who. I can't find the name of any of them. It's just like the fretless, the master of the fretless Stratocaster. This dude.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
if you see this, we want to talk to you.
Yeah, dude.
Help
We
get your
really
music out
want to
there.
talk to you.
I saw that they recently just dropped all the jams in a way so you can listen to them. I think on
yes.
I think on all the DSPs actually.
Yeah.
At least it was on Bandcamp.
Oh, let's take a look real quick. See if it's on the Spotify.
Oh, just on Spotify?
Yeah. Or
Yeah, let's see.
because if it's there, it's on
Yeah. Let me go here.
just a Bicycle the band. Probably, I would think.
Oh, I'm looking right now.
Because there's got to be mad bands called Bicycle.
I
Probably.
know there it
Yeah.
is.
Like
I'm trying though.
Let's
Hold
type
on.
Bigfoot in there also.
Oh shit! I did find.
Just type bicycle Bigfoot.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
So they're there.
24. Oh, they are here. Yeah.
So yeah,
Let me see
check
how
it out
many
on Spotify.
4 albums.
Check his music out. Check out his Instagram page.
Hell
Bicycle
yeah.
the band.
This is great, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely check them out. Okay, James,
We want to talk to you.
I'm sending you something, and
Okay.
we're gonna go ahead and get
is this?
into music news.
Oh snap. Oh snap.
We can get to that one in a second, James, if you want.
Yeah, let me pull up this
While
thing.
you let's see. Macklemore dropped Hins Hall track in support of Palestine, shades people for caring more about Drake beef. Sounds like
Man,
hate.
just let us live.
Man,
Just
Sounds
let
like
us live
hate
our
to me.
lives,
everybody
man.
is doing that online. That shit
Everybody's
is
being
weak,
so
man.
extra right
It's
now.
weak.
It's like,
You're on your phone too.
yeah.
Everyone's on their phone. You're on your phone looking at Palestine stuff and other stuff. You are.
Making sure you
Don't
post
lie.
all the Palestine stuff,
Yeah,
too.
don't lie that everyone's looking at a bunch of shit. And Macklemore though, just popping out on some like, look at me, I'm so great is like really annoying to me. You know, and I
is annoying.
think it's 100% awesome that he's doing it. You know what I mean? But like, man, come on, man, jumping on some tragedy. I don't know. Maybe it's great. Maybe that's a whack take, but that's how I feel about it.
No, I kind of feel you on that shit.
Just make a slap.
Yeah, bro.
You need to get some other reason for people to clap other than a shit
Are we,
slapping.
do you want to watch this Lollapalooza?
I think we should
thing?
watch this. Yeah, because
I don't really give a shit about that dude. I want to see this Lollapalooza shit.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny that he tried to release it in
Yeah,
the
he's
middle of all that.
Cloud chaser.
Okay, so
Don't bring up Kendrick or Jake.
yeah,
Don't bring it up.
Lollapalooza. They're doing a docu-series on Lollapalooza
On it as it is modern right now.
as it is. What you mean?
Like they're gonna do like the new Lollapalooza, or they're gonna do the history of Lollapalooza.
I feel like it's the history of Lollapalooza.
let me.
Let's
take
just
a
watch the trailer.
Alright.
How about that? That'll
Yeah, that
probably
sounds-
Is it a
explain
movie?
it.
This is a movie.
It's a
Yeah.
docu-series.
Oh,
it
it's
said.
a
That's
TV
what I
show.
Look at damn
That's what I
screen,
saw.
boy.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't see no
listen-
movie. That's a trailer.
yeah.
Oh, this is okay.
When
That's
Have you all
a
ever been to a
documentary.
Lollapalooza?
I've been to
a
one.
farewell for Jane's addiction.
Perry said, I want to leave on a high note. I want to do a summer tour.
We got to do it again. Would you guys like to see that?
It changed the music industry.
There's an energy here that's sick of corporate bull.
We had all been underground bands, but that was changing.
It felt like a revolution.
You're trying to make adults sick.
That was the Declaration of Independence of the alternative nation.
We weren't going to be told what to do.
The NRA was set up next to PETA.
If you're morally offended, out of here.
When a car is going real fast, it gets harder and harder to jump out.
Who's that lady?
Lollapalooza has gone from being
I think it was
a
Steven
fringe
Tyler.
thing.
I thought that was the dude from
promoting
Jane's
popular
Addiction.
Oh my God.
What is
You're
his
called
name?
the Bad Boys.
Perry
of
Farrell.
Hard
Perry
Rock.
Farrell.
People are like,
I thought it was Annie Lennox.
is this?
We were a
does look like
victim
Alex.
of our own success.
Lollapalooza, the rock summer tour, died this week.
I didn't know what I was going to do, and I was very embarrassed.
So we contacted Perry.
You look like he had lost a child.
And it was reborn.
It's on.
Lollapalooza's back.
I was pretty adamant that we push internationally.
Lala picks great people when no one's heard of them.
Boom, boom. Let's bring real music to the world. That's entertainment.
Wow, he does look like anyone.
Dude,
Yeah, it looks a little rough, man.
dude, his whole face is like just smoothed out.
Hopefully they've got some really good footage that maybe we haven't seen before, because this looks a little boring. Because it's not like Woodstock. It's not like we know there's going to be a crazy riot or something at the end.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Or
kinda
like
nuts.
it's nothing like that is going to happen.
right.
other
It's not
than-
like Woodstock.
It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of on their vibe of like, man, this fucking sucks that all our bands got so successful.
Well,
You know?
the
And it's
thing
like,
I want to,
all right.
I'll get back to that, but what I want to focus on is at the end. Are they like bringing it back? Is that the deal?
It's not.
Or are
Did it leave?
It didn't really leave.
It still happens.
It seemed like they were just like psyched on.
Maybe
like
at some
old
point-
bands playing. I thought the whole idea with Lollapalooza was supposed to be like new, current things.
I think
like,
it was.
Well, I mean, so the rest of that looks like that's like that whole thing was my becoming of age of awareness of music was
Yeah.
like that whole
Lollapalooza
like the
scene.
Lollapalooza thing was like I remember when the first one happened, I wasn't old enough to like go to one, but like
Right,
I'm
yeah.
more than any, and at some point in high school I did go to a Lollapalooza. I went to like the one with Tool and
Right.
Snoop.
Was it
and,
96? You went to that one or something? Was it 96?
I think it was
97?
96 or 97, but it was
Okay.
Tool was the big one. Trying to remember who the other two bands were that were
I'm gonna
pretty
look.
big on that.
I'm gonna look because I'm curious about
It was
that.
Lollapalooza.
Lollapalooza '97.
Yeah, I think also the second stage. Remember that band, the Eels? They were pretty cool. They played.
Eels.
Man, they,
Or
yeah,
was
there's-
that Horde Festival? I don't know. Wait a minute. I get them mixed up. The Horde Festival's the hippie type one.
Here we go. Okay, so lineup for 97. It started in 91, which I did not
Yeah,
know.
dude, it was like Ministry and
Started in 90.
91, 92. I think Ministry is on 92. Nine Inch Nails was that was like what all of those like the first I guess like 5 or 6 years of Lollapalooza was like what I liked, what music I liked for like a significant portion of my adolescence.
Right.
You
All
know?
in one place.
All in one place, and
Yeah.
like from there,
And alternative, I guess, before that was a word.
Well, and that was the thing. Like
No,
I there was some outlets like was 120 minutes. And
this is
like
that stuff on
Pinfield.
MTV, and you'd find out like because of those Lollapalooza bands, you'd find out about stuff like the Butthole Surfers or John Spencer Blues Explosion. Then you'd hear about other bands. You'd learn about Ween or like whatever else, you know. And it was a weird time where pre-internet and everything, because everybody got to take for granted how easy it is to get to people now. But before it was just very odd, and I didn't notice at the time because this is like my first exposure to music that I picked out on my own.
It's different.
But the whole like seeing like this music, which is really a lot of in that early 90s, like a mixture of kind of like post-punk, post-hardcore, late 70s, early 80s kids that had grown up, and it was the first time I think something outside of hip hop. I think it was the first time that something that like guttural or I don't know what exactly way to say it, but something that
It was
raw
some culture.
got to be pop stuff since like the 70s. You know, and I think that's actually a thing that is significant in that particular like 10-year people like around our age.
Yeah.
If you look at that,
I agree with that. Also, from watching MTV, it was kind of the first time I felt like I saw music that I heard on the radio with my own eyes. Yeah. Like you see, like a great example, Tool. All their videos is like claymation and all kinds of wild shit.
True.
But oh shit, Tool's a band. Like in like seeing it with your own eyes and see like Danny Carey play. It's like, oh my god,
that was when I saw Tool live for the first time, dude. It was crazy.
It's insane. Yeah.
Was that Lollapalooza or
that was Lollapalooza, and they did the thing. Maynard was still in the front, but they had
the lights all.
Well, they
on
had
his
the
back or
weird
something.
like gong pentagram thing behind Danny Carey, and
so here.
and
here's
oh,
this
and
lineup.
also the other cool thing was the guitar player was painted metallic silver, like his whole body was metallic silver, and the bass player
Seen
was
those pics,
his whole
yeah.
body was painted metallic blue, and then Maynard was painted white and had a corset and like stilettos on and was just being him and all that stuff. But this is the Anima tour.
Okay. When I saw them, they were set up. Oh, what you about to
I was
do?
just going to give the lineup.
Okay.
I was going to try and give the
Yeah,
lineup.
97.
97 was Orbital, Devo, The Prodigy.
Did not see Devo, but did see
the
Prodigy.
Orb, Tool,
Yes.
Snoop,
Yes.
Doggy Dog.
Snoop was
he's
there.
always there.
It was boring.
There.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Tricky. Tricky
Yes,
was on
that was boring.
Korn, they dropped out.
They were not on the date that I saw.
Some Marleys were there.
Yeah, that was I saw that
Side stage had it was Porno for Pyros.
one. They were not on the one I saw.
Old 97s.
Was Taj Mahal on this one, or that was Horde? That's
I
God,
think that
keep
was
thinking of Horde.
I think you're thinking of Horde, but the Eels were on.
Okay, that was on this.
They were
one.
on.
Yeah,
and
they
Beck,
were great.
Beck was on the side stage. In
Not
97.
on the East Coast part of the
The
tour.
side stage had
Not when I saw 'em.
like Dr. Octagon and and Beck in 97.
Yeah,
is doing the side stage.
That makes sense.
No,
It's early.
no, that's
No.
like post.
Odelay is 96.
Oh,
which is
yeah,
like,
dude.
It's fucking fire.
That's kind of nuts.
Maybe it's because was
and
he
the
too
Marley
popular?
kids were on the Marley kids were on the main stage.
He might have been doing. Maybe he was doing some side shows. Period. Maybe he was on his own tour,
I
and
gotta
showing
say-
up and doing
I gotta
the.
say, I'm pretty sure the only I feel like this is when Lollapalooza started becoming not what I thought was the coolest in the world. It was like I definitely
Bigger.
was there specifically to see Tool.
Well, the year
not
before,
to see Lollapalooza.
the year before is crazy. Is
What
because it
was
was Metallica, Soundgarden, the Ramones,
There you go.
Rancid,
I got
Screaming Trees,
1 year too late.
Rage Against the Machine.
Now I did see Rancid around that same time at Warped Tour.
They had the Cocteau Twins, on that one, Waylon Jennings, Cheap
Couldn't
Trick,
get it out.
Violet Femmes,
What?
The Tea Party, Wu-Tang Clan, Steve Earle,
Oh,
Devo,
dude.
311.
Wow, my
2 years in a row.
my fucking Lollapalooza sucked ass.
The fucking
You
side
got the new metal, one.
wasn't even
yeah.
the new metal one. It was like it was like the trip hop one. It was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
It's like, I don't care about-
Tricky got a
Dude,
whole set.
all of the other headliners, like the second
what
stage
language
bands
is he
were
speaking?
cooler. But man, all
Fucking
the other headliners
Prodigy?
were like fucking so boring.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Like it's just yelling.
What the fuck?
This guy's just yelling.
What kind of-
Trash!
What band is this?
Trash!
I'm a file starter.
Yeah.
I'm a file starter.
Smack my bitch! Smack my bitch up!
All right.
I spit on. All right. Yeah.
God damn, man.
Yeah, you definitely saw a different.
That was a whole nother vibe.
Let me see. Yeah, man.
But I love that. That whole like.
That's funny though.
part
That
of
was the last
90s,
year.
I love that shit.
That was the last year until like 03.
Yeah, of course,
fell
because
apart.
it was like Tool and a bunch of garbage.
Yeah.
So I was bummed about that.
And
man.
the Eels.
And
Don't
the
forget
Eels,
about
they
the
were
Eels.
good though. They were good too.
Eels are good.
Sorry about that.
Eels are
I
good.
always forget the Eels.
Yeah. Let me see here. I have a bunch of videos of Bruce Dickinson getting mad on stage because anything.
Cowbell.
He gets mad about people smoking, but I feel like that a lot of his shows are
man.
like open air
It's corny.
shows. But there's like, it turns out there's like tons of compilations of him.
I know he's
on
like
YouTube
he's
getting
like
pissed
a
off.
straight edge dude, if you want to call it that.
Cult.
Super sober.
Cult.
I
What,
mean,
he's cold?
That's a cult.
No, it's not. The
straight
rest
edge?
of the band.
I'm calling straight
well,
edge a cult.
What's crazy is I think he's the only guy in the band that has that strict of an attitude about that shit. And
well,
everybody-
he does solo shows though too, so I feel like his solo shows he probably has a sober band or something.
is this
like
what's
that.
going on? Is he complaining at sober show?
This
at his
this
own
happens,
shows or at
this
or
happens at
Iron Maiden
all
shows?
that Bruce Dickinson
Man,
shows.
I like
up.
Iron Maiden. I don't really want to see him do, embarrass
let
himself.
me send one to you
Alright.
because I was just interested to see what he, I want to see where he's coming from. You know what I'm
I
saying?
want to see what you about.
I want to see what he's about. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause he there's like a ton of videos of him just getting pissed off at people, and yelling at them from the stage. Throws fans off the stage. Like he does all. Like I don't know if it's just like adrenaline with him, and he's just like, I'm just gonna say
Well, we know it's not because he's drunk.
no, definitely not.
He's an
So
asshole.
All right, rewind it.
I got you.
All right.
Hold on. I'm gonna full screen it.
Oh, got the leather pants on and everything. Where's Christopher Walken? Just let it be Christopher Walken.
He almost looks like him from far. Let's see here.
right.
Bruce Dickinson goes off on a smoker.
That's from that the sketch I'm talking about with
I
Will
do.
Ferrell.
You know what?
Oh my god, I'm already pissed.
One fucking idiot out of 10,500 people. Oh my god, and he's got a big ass as well.
What?
What?
I don't know what it is.
What did he do
You
there?
know, there's so many people smoking so much fucking dope down here. I don't know if you can even see.
Still calls it dope.
Complaining.
You know, I don't know if you know, but he absolutely fucking hates marijuana and the smell of it, right?
Who?
So when he's trying to play bass,
The bass player.
Oh, he calling him out, man. He didn't say that shit.
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah, Baser's like, don't drag me into
I would
this.
just ask, tiny bit of respect.
What?
If you want to go and get completely stoned out of your fucking mind, go out the back and do it.
Boo.
Boo.
Otherwise,
Yeah, put away those beers. How dare you drink?
Get those beers out of here.
Yeah.
An exiting pursued by a bear. That's
Boo.
As for the rest
Now,
of us,
Leather pants and a top
Can we
knot.
pause it for a second? Because I'm always confused by these because it always seems like these are like open air arena.
I think this is like a pretty large theater.
Is that?
I mean, I don't know. It looks like that's not open air. There's a roof.
or not open, but you know what I'm saying?
huge.
Like
It's
huge.
giant.
It's giant.
Yeah,
and the-
Giant. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Man,
Come on, Bruce. Shut the fuck up.
Nah, man.
he focuses heavily on like all the whoever it is. They'll like you call them names and shit, and like I'm just like I don't.
What a cornball.
It's some cornball ass
This
shit.
is on the level of John Coog.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, if you've been doing this shit for years, if you got because his voice is like the
Great.
real deal. I'm just like, yo, get a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like
Back the
maybe
fuck up.
back up a little bit. Maybe figure out a couple other ways where you could just like do the show and not just like. But I think like he enjoys it, you know,
Yeah,
because
he does.
he goes viral from doing this shit. Like, but there's a ton. I have another one. I have tons of videos. I have one from like 2 weeks ago where he goes off.
Oh, that's
on
great because I didn't
some
like
cat.
Iron Maiden enough. I think I should like him less.
His solo thing seems
Because
to
he's
be
blaming it on the
way
bass
more
player
annoying.
now.
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
I
If I
don't
was-
like that.
If I was the
Yeah,
bass
yeah.
player, I'd be like, yo,
Don't
speak
drag
for
me into
yourself.
this.
Speak for yourself.
And even if he does hate the smell of weed, I didn't see him complaining. Like he just.
And what
Yeah,
kind-
also, he was standing in the back of the stage. So what the?
And what kind of shit musician you telling them that I am? That I smelled a little bit of weed and now I can't play the show
Yes.
no more?
Yeah.
It's fucking with me. It's fucking with me.
You know, it's like, oh, I'm sneezing.
Yo,
Like, yo, bro,
Yeah.
like, fucking-
we've been on tour for years,
Yo,
brother. I can
swallow it
play
up,
these.
bro.
I
And
can
dude, they
play these
also
songs.
used to play in smoke-filled.
Yo.
And they played fine
They
then.
played
Bro.
fine.
I've thrown up off and on stage.
Yo,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Like there's
Raise your hand, you poo-poo yourself in the stage.
Yeah, come on, raise your hand.
It's happened. I'm not raising my hand, but
Raise
look,
your hand,
It,
you
it
pooped
can
on
happen.
stage.
Yeah, poo-poo in your
You know,
pants on the stage.
Who poo
boy.
on
Who
stage?
done poo-pooed on the stage, man?
Yo, man. But I'm saying though, it's like
Smell of marijuana.
if you're gonna
It fucks
be
with him. He can't even play his bass. He's like, man, what? It's like, bro.
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 I mean,
Let's see
yo,
what he's saying.
Hackney, you're a long way away at the back. How are you? All right?
like, why don't you go to a Mary J. Blige show, bro?
He's in an arena. They're in an
Dude,
arena.
I bet the
Okay, it's
original
arena.
singer of Iron Maiden would pull this shit.
Look at those leather pants, bro.
Those pants is pissing me off.
I don't like them.
Yeah, well, he's
And
got
the
his
shirt
Zorro
with it.
shirt on.
Yeah, the
man.
Zorro shirt.
I don't like that shit.
Exception of one fucking idiot, all right?
Bro, why are you talking about
The rest
him?
of us here
Less talk, more rock. Let's go.
years of being locked up, locked down, and forbidden from doing everything we like to do. We can
This is like
fucking get on with
2022.
it now.
Oh, this is right after quarantine?
You know
Yeah, a
what?
little bit
So
after
he's
that.
like, hold up. So wait, he's one of these people like lock us down. We need to be free and stuff.
Oh,
Why can't they be fucking free to smoke weed at a
Not
public
that
place when it's legal? Probably where he is.
Not that free.
dude.
See, dude, shut up! Dude, stop it!
It's
Stop
like
talking.
by the time the vape, like whatever it is, gets to you. I mean, it's barely getting to you, bro.
They have
Like,
they
don't
have,
give us secondhand bullshit.
Fog machines, which are basically burnt soap. It's like burnt laundry detergent. That's how you make fog with fog machines. That's basically what it is. And they're fucking flooding the whole. How do you think you can see the lights like
Yeah.
looking like that in the background? So they flood the thing with it, dude. I don't know. It's like get the fuck out of here,
Get off
man.
the stage, bro.
Yeah, man.
Get off the stage, bro.
Nah, dude. Nah. Nope. Dude, how dare he soil the image of Iron Maiden?
This is not
like
cool.
a bunch of fucking
This
dorks.
is so uncool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
This is like when you see Paul Stanley stop the whole concert because a water bottle got thrown on stage.
Stop on this water. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Paul Stanley. Jesus Christ.
Terrible, dude.
Man.
This is like church or something. This is like you getting admonished right
Man,
now.
Kiss has gotten away with so much, bro. I'm not even gonna get into it, but man, we had
And they trash.
We had a fun little like listening sesh while we were doing some stuff out at the Moonwalker with Dylan's band, and I just like was just going in playing a bunch of different Kiss songs.
What?
Yeah, and because Nikki knew one of them. He knew word for word "Lick It Up," the song "Lick It Up." He knew word for word. I was like, how do you know this song?
Why do you know this?
I'm like, this shit is so just is soft.
Did you hear the
Terrible.
Melvins, the Melvins cover of the Kiss song that's on Houdini?
No.
You know, they do this song, Going Blind. And it's
It's like a cool Kiss song.
It's a weird Kiss song.
Okay, was
It's
cool.
a weird Kiss.
Oh, maybe music from the Elders or something like that. Maybe it's one of those or something.
It's weird. I think it's a Gene Simmons tune.
They
Bruh.
got away with so many bad songs
because they're action figures essentially. They're like action figures that came to life.
But yeah, but
You know?
but when they took the makeup off, and they tried to be like a hair metal band,
I can't get that.
Dude, I'll say this: they're like Kiss is a generational thing. You had to be an adolescent boy during this window to like Kiss, and it's just the way it is. Just like I don't know whatever dumb shit we like the fucking X-Men cartoon or Pee-wee's Playhouse. That other kids like
you
I
watch your
fucking get
fucking
this.
mouth. I mean, we all that shit
Seriously,
was
go
amazing.
But I'm talking about the stuff that we like
mouth.
that other people don't understand.
Oh, okay.
I can't really think of that many other. Maybe like
that's fair.
Certain grunge bands might be like that, where other people don't really get.
I mean,
you
hip
know.
hop in general.
But it's a
in the
generational
90s,
thing.
yes.
But
It's
Kiss
super
is like that.
generational.
Where Kiss is different is we're talking about stuff we were into when we were like in high school.
Right.
Dudes were into Kiss when they were 12.
Right.
It was like the intermediate, like when we had Michael Jackson and fucking New Kids on the Block.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the intermediate music. And for them, it was hard, like arena rock with dudes fucking crazy, like weird, like
Badass.
stage. No, it was like musical theater makeup or something like that. It was one of them was a fucking cat, dude.
It's amazing.
One of them
That was the best
a
part.
cat. And one of them just had a glittery star on
A
his
star,
It was like,
yeah,
bro.
Glam. It was glam.
It was glam shit. Yeah, you're
yes,
right.
yes, yeah. And then in the 80s, it turned into like it just got
Heavily.
worse. I
Yeah.
mean, just like
Well, they tried to mature with their fans.
but they were trying to be sexy. That was the weird thing. It was like they're just doing like
That was all
That
Gene
is
Simmons.
isn't that kind of crazy that they're like
I think they
talking
always
about
thought they were.
getting laid all the time and all this shit, but it's like they made music for like 12, 13-year-old boys.
But
like, what,
that's not quite how being in a band is, though. That's just
no,
who took,
but I mean,
that's what
at
took
the,
off.
But at the height of it's kind of funny that
Yeah.
it even as a rock star, it doesn't really matter what you play. If you have that type of fame and notoriety, you can live that lifestyle.
Yeah,
because
because you don't my bad. Sorry. You don't get to choose your fans.
But it's
you
lines
know?
of women still. But
Yeah,
the
there's
music
mad
is
women.
for a bunch of middle school kids.
I bet they don't
It's
say that.
hilarious.
I
know.
They would be like, man, I can't believe all these kids are here.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
But
I'm sitting here licking my tongue out.
But I
I'm
feel
dressed like a
like-
dragon. I got stilettos on.
But it was more in the superhero action
Yes.
hero way.
They
I'm saying-
hit
and
the
then in
jackpot.
the 80s,
And
and then in
then
the
they were
80s
like,
it just
oh.
turned into cringy.
Bust out the lunchboxes,
Bro.
Bust it out.
It was
But because they
got
were part
weird.
of so many people's childhoods, that's why we're able to go on reunion tour after reunion tour after reunion tour.
Yeah.
Because when Kiss ends, that means for some people that
Childhood.
part of their life and their childhood is gone for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is maybe going too deep, but yeah, I think that's part
Pause.
of the appeal of Kiss.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
No, it's true. It's very true. I mean,
It's like the Beatles.
it was just a interesting. Shut up. Just shut up. All right, we're gonna move forward from here.
What are you doing?
But,
yeah,
I'm
we'll
just
move
saying-
forward
I'm
from
just
there.
saying,
That's
so
so
people
mean.
love it from childhood.
All
You
right,
better.
I didn't say nothing. That's all I said.
move
You
forward.
better stop talking like that.
That's all I said.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and do some math pickups.
Oh
Go
shit! Oh, hold on. Let me do my production over here. I gotta put up the thing.
Yeah, put up the thing and do the thing.
All right, man. Oh,
Oh, it's real quick.
oh, what up?
Hell Angels docuseries on A&E. Incredible. It's
Hell's Angels.
Hell's Angels doc.
Oh.
It is.
About the actual biker gang.
It's about the actual biker
Okay,
gang, and it's
word.
like different scenarios that happened over the years. And the first episode is a cat that went undercover in the Hell's Angels for like 2 years, and he was like a special agent, and the shit like nearly destroyed his fucking life.
I bet it did.
It is fucking.
Yeah,
it's
that's a dumb idea to try to do that.
I mean,
It's a-
spoiler alert, they're all white people, so the cops was letting them get away with all kinds of crazy shit.
well because
The
the
cops
Hell's
was right
Angels-
in there.
Well, because the Hell's Angels were related to cops.
They're
and
related to
different,
cops.
you know,
criminal
That's a different
element.
cops,
Yeah.
It's the hell of a criminal element. It's crazy, but you guys should check it out on A&E. It's really fucking good. It's very dark. It's like these cats
Hell
have
yeah, dude.
These cats are losers. They have nothing to live
Let's do
for.
it.
But you guys gotta check it out. It's awesome.
I feel like cops should be just against documentaries in general. Any sort of true crime thing you watch, or like a docuseries about like a gang, it's always just like ends with like, oh, and the cops just let them do it.
It's just-
and the
it-
cops
well-
just like did this.
Well, most of them, a lot of those cats will. I mean, if they're not dead or whatever, they're not gonna come forward.
Yep.
And the dudes that will, they actually get to come forward. They'll get them to come forward.
Also,
and say,
dude, we've
hey,
only
we'll say these things.
lived in like a post all police force body cam world for like 4 years.
True.
Or something
It's
like
so
that,
true.
3 or 4 years. So like, it's not like wait in 10 years when we have like at least a semi decent idea of like statistics. It's gonna be, I guarantee it's gonna be crazy after the advent of body cams everywhere. Like if you look at
You
like,
can you can
incidents.
tell it's changed already. Since
Yeah.
the '90s.
Oh, dude, get
yeah.
get on YouTube and follow the subscribe to the civil rights lawyer.
Oh, I see him
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah.
I see him
I
sometimes.
love that guy.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, man,
great.
dude. Okay, mad big ups. Let's roll.
Oh no, I apologize.
Real quick before we get into one of the big ones here, we have to say definitely mad big ups to Hall and Oates. They
as
have
a group.
They definitely officially have pretty much called it quits.
It's over.
There's been separate interviews with both Daryl Hall and John Oates, and they both said that they are officially done with it. They are doing the litigation right now, and so that is that. Say it isn't so.
The writing's on the wall, and they were never that tight. They just knew that they had made fire together. You know what I mean?
Right? They never were that tight.
They were not. They were just like, yo, I know together, me and this guy right here, we make smashes.
We're gonna make smashes, and we're gonna be smashing.
And like that's fine. I don't like them that much.
Not together, not them together
know,
smashing.
I know,
but
I
they
know.
were
Oh my
definitely
God.
they were definitely smashing other chicks in the same room together for sure.
Look, man, you didn't
But
have to specify all that stuff
Yeah,
right
man,
there.
come
But,
on,
you know,
bro.
They've talked
Have
about
some
it.
class.
They've talked
Have
about
some
it.
class.
But you're right though. They pretty much and I mean they really went through like the trenches.
They did it all.
They went through the whole entire 70s, and then
it hits the whole time.
they had but
Competing
they were
with Earth, Wind, and Fire and Stevie Wonder, competing.
But it was periodical hits. Like they would have a hit and then they would fall and then they would have a hit, fall, and they just stayed on tour the whole time, crushed it. Their band was full of like amazing musicians. Amazing albums, the whole nine. You guys could just go through the discography. It's crazy. My favorite though is probably the H2O album, Private Eyes, all that shit.
Yeah,
crazy.
Fire.
But yeah, they're pretty much done.
Fire, drum machines, killing it. Guitar solos, they got it all. Singings.
But yeah, we have Daryl Hall, I believe, on the slaps today because he's coming out with another album. So I'm the only one that's excited about it. Okay, so let's do a real mad big up right now.
All right.
Richard Tandy, ELO's longtime guitar player, voice of Mr. Blue Sky, as they say, passed away last week. I was pretty late on ELO. I like the "Don't Let Me Down" song, but I didn't know anything else about their like super. I mean, they were like very Beatles-y, like on a different level.
I randomly had an ELO record because I used to just buy, whenever my parents would be at like a drugstore or something, I'd be rifling through all those CDs that are just stacked. And there was like a best of ELO in there.
The
that
nice price.
Yeah. It's
The
like,
nice
the
price.
nice price.
Yeah.
I remember buying like an armful of those CDs because it's like 6 for $1 or something like that.
Yes.
And
absurd.
best of ELO was on there. I was like, all right, this is all right, I guess, And then I heard that song you're talking about. I was like, oh yeah, this is fire.
That song is fire.
Yeah, that song is fire.
But it was mostly the production.
They got a couple of good songs, and I was literally just about to say that the musicianship and the production was really interesting to me, even as a kid in headphones, even though I didn't really listen to that type of music.
Yeah, Richard Tandy, I don't know how well known he was compared to Jeff Lynne, because Jeff Lynne's like production techniques and stuff became very synonymous in the latter half of the 80s. He produced just like monsters. Pretty much he could live off of Full Moon Fever, Tom Petty,
Zidge
royalties, record royalties forever. He's just good off of that.
The album just stay on the whole. They put the whole album on the radio. That Tom Petty album,
bro.
The whole album.
I was reading up on that shit. They put out 6 singles, like Thriller style.
I'm like, man, I feel like I've heard almost this whole album on the radio.
They put out 6. Like a couple of Tom Petty albums. Like it was like 6, 7 singles. I'm like, bro,
7 singles is crazy.
That's nuts. But that's literally Thriller style. They're
selling
like,
that joint.
let's just keep selling this. Richard Tandy, mad big ups. And we got one more here. Huge
Huge.
Yeah, huge mad big ups here.
Broke today.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Albini, 61 years old.
Young.
Still pretty young. Passed away, heart attack in the studio. Probably, dark to say, but shit. The cat spent all his time in the studio.
Yeah, he was a monster. Studio monster. Studio rat.
If you would say he was the real deal, I guess he's the real deal, man, because like this cat did not take a dime off of record royalties. And he did some pretty big fucking records. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't
just
believe
didn't
that.
care?
That he did not you get Nirvana to come into your studio as they ask you to produce the record. I'm gonna take a point.
Oh
You know what I'm
but
saying?
this is what's kind of cool about Steve Albini is, and some of those other guys from that set, like Butch Vig and that Brendan O'Brien and that generation of engineers and producers, is that like Steve Albini said this is they all worked with, interesting bands as well as not very good bands, but they all had one thing in common, which was they worked frequently and with not the best equipment and facilities, but they made the best of it. And
Flip what you
because
got.
of that, as they got larger and larger budgets and moved up, once they did get the chance to work in studios and have access to all this cool gear and stuff, it was kind of like they're way more efficient than most people. Like that's kind of the best thing. That's like what's missing from people that go to engineering school or whatever. It's like the edge that people have had if they've ever tried to actually make a demo with a tape deck or like a cassette, and actually have hard consequences for bounces and stuff like that. But no, Steve Albini, really cool. The way he recorded was really interesting. It was almost like if, and I don't want to keep using the Nirvana thing, but like I guess that's like one of the albums that people are most familiar with.
For sure.
But if you take Nevermind, the album before that, and look at the way it was mixed, the way it was tracked and all that, it's almost like a high budget movie. It's very glossy.
Like a pop album.
And
almost.
very, it has, and it has, or like a Metallica album has like these big, the
They pushed
way
it, Blue Eyes, they pushed it
it's-
forward like
yes.
that too.
And then the way Steve Albini did it was he recorded albums more like a documentarian does a documentary. He's literally recording a performance, and he's not, he does overdubs obviously and stuff like that, but he's more about like if you listen to stuff, he was known for having the drums very roomy sounding.
Yes.
He like a lot of the albums including that Nirvana album, but he did Jesus Lizard stuff, which those like I love that stuff, and it was all had a very live like you're in a club listening to them. And a lot of his albums, like he did Melt Banana as well, which is another one that's kind of an oddball thing.
That is oddball.
But they were like a noisy, like almost grindcore Japanese band. But like it had the Steve Albini drum treatment, the big roomy kick drum and all this.
Who's the cat that produced the first couple Pixies records? Can you remember his
I don't
name?
know who produced it, but Steve Albini was engineered.
Okay, well there you go.
I mean, I don't know if he produced them on all that stuff, but let me see.
No, it's a different cat because he produced Foo Fighters' second record. The color.
Yeah, the color and the sound.
The color and the sound.
Or color and the shape. Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either,
But it's the same kind of like.
Because I'm looking up.
It's the same kind of sound.
Is it the Pixies album you're talking about?
Yeah, like.
I'm looking it up right now.
Son of a bitch. Because I
Do
can't.
you know what album? Like Surfer Rosa?
This is like the second one. I think the second.
Surfer
album.
Rosa.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Let's see who produced it. Blah, blah, blah.
What's his name? Because I'm like blanking out.
I'm looking.
All right, here we go.
Gil Norton.
Gil Norton.
Okay.
Same.
Let me see what Gil Norton.
Gil
produced.
Norton, and he also he produced the Foo Fighters shit, and
Okay.
I think his production style, I think Steve Albini, is like very similar, where it's like again it feels like a performance. It sounds like it's in a club. Pixies, it might be a little bit more of a
psychedelic-ish kind of thing going on, but you know, I feel like that the like production style,
But
wise.
to get back to what you were saying earlier about the royalty thing and all that.
Yes.
He came from a world of like, why would I record this band and take credit for something that they wrote? He goes, I recorded it, even if you produced it and, you know, told them how to, you know, directed them in arrangement and performance. Like, he would be the first one to say, like, I don't own this music. Why should I be getting, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he was just wrong about that.
Yeah.
You know, that's like an easy thing to do when you thought that you were never going to get money out of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's
But I
easy
feel
to say
like
that
his-
when you
I-
don't
I
never
know-
think you're going to get no money off of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like
But I feel-
nowadays, if someone produces your record, they're gonna like, even like engineers you have to tell an engineer not to produce a record. You know what I mean? Because now people are so touchy about what like is any sort of artistic input. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or like or even just engineers have a bit of that anyway, because like you're
lines get blurred.
molding the sound of it. You know, you're molding the sound of it. You're have something to do with which takes are the most important, you know, and like, so that's always a blurry line about like if you are just engineering or producing, and like if someone came to you for a sound, I feel like you definitely should get your thing on there. But he was, you know, he was punk rock about it.
Yeah,
He was.
He's just like, you know, music belongs to the universe.
I think that's,
you know,
that's pretty amazing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, especially because I mean, I just think that's incredible, because I literally, when I first saw that, I was like, that he's like, no, I'm not going to take a royalty, and I never will, never have, never will. And I'm like,
pay me up front.
I'm like, man, and he's like, pay me what, you know, you feel, you know, I've done, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
he's
like,
a real
wow.
ass dude.
That's cool.
That's very,
Yeah, man.
like,
He's a good person.
noble. Really is. Who is it? Who is this?
Jesus Lizard.
Okay.
He was like 93, 92-ish, I think. Maybe 91.
Kick drum really up front. I like
This
that.
is a couple years before the In Utero thing. But it's that room sound.
Groove on this. Woo.
So they got a Bigfoot playing the bass.
Yeah.
Hard
Love
pan.
this guitar player, dude.
Yeah.
Hard pan shit, too.
Yeah, that's definitely that practice bass sound and drums.
Yeah.
Facts.
His
Yeah.
room lighting stuff is really
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Do you think his production had an influence on your snare sound? Because, like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
His drum sound, like, he is just like you would say, like, oh, it's like a Bonham drum thing. It's like, oh, it's like a Steve Albini drum thing.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Huge influence.
Yeah.
Also in how I perceive recordings and stuff. But like that whole,
It's
that whole,
DIY.
yeah, that whole drum room set, like this.
That's pretty
huge. sound.
pretty pure, like, drum sound, too, though.
Yes.
It's in a really amazing way.
He was really good at and also though it's like hyped still.
Yes.
You know, it's
And it's panned like
yeah, it's still
circular.
It's still high fidelity.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's raw and it's using things like the room and maximizing EQ and compression, like a added effect, like instrument, like a pedal almost on stuff. Like but he does it tastefully, I think. And the way he does stuff like tastefully with pretty abrasive music is cool. Also, his guitar lick's really crazy.
Oh, I remember this joint. Yeah.
That's really hard to do.
Dude.
He did a video of it on YouTube in an interview.
What's this
It's-
jam? What's this?
Then Comes Dudley.
Yeah,
this whole album is like this shit's
I heard
That's
this
already a
like
cool sound.
years ago. Man, this is awesome.
great band, dude.
Damn, why I gotta check these cats out?
Dude, this is like one of my favorite bands.
It's like in that tool bag.
Yeah, it's a lot of bags.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It's a great feeling, though. I mean,
Dude,
wow,
the,
sounds awesome.
Yeah, I got to see them on one of their tours, and then also the band Scratch Acid, which had the bass player and the singer from Jesus Lizard, and that was the
Not
band
familiar.
before. Kind of
Before
like
Jesus Lizard?
Yeah, before Jesus Lizard.
Okay.
And then I guess whatever happened, and then they met up with the guitar player.
Sick.
Stuff. But I think like the first Jesus Lizard EP has a drum machine, which is kind of weird.
Hell yeah.
But it's the same band for sure, you know. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's
Highly
finding out about a
influential.
lot of these
Yeah.
really awesome
Yeah.
bands and then realizing it was the same producer, engineer
Yeah.
on a lot of them was just like, it's really cool. And he has such even if you're not a audiophile or a engineer or even a musician, like it's kind of, if you just listen to music and enough records, you probably be like, oh, well, all these ones that this guy is on have this kind of sound to them.
Give me your like as quick as you can. Top 5 your best, like your favorite Steve Albini productions right off, because I know you can.
Well, the In Utero one, just because
In Utero.
probably this Jesus Lizard album.
What's it called? Goat.
Yeah. The Melt Banana album that he did, because of the way he, I can't remember what's the name of it. It's the Hedgehog thing, or can't remember what it was. But anyway, it's the way he interpreted that type of super abrasive loud music. And I guess just even though then another album would be that Pixies, the second Pixies album. Not like I was a big fan of that album necessarily, but like what it sounded like and all that stuff.
I love the way that album
I
sounds.
was just pretty into.
I know, because that sound, I feel like it carried through. I mean, like for real. I mean, you can hear that kind of sound on other records.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, I think that record was so influential. I love that record. So
Yeah.
Oh, no, that one more. What's one more?
Shit. Now
They
this
did
is
one.
hard.
They did one Foo Fighters joint or whatever, but in like 2015. Steve Albini.
Oh
he
no, but
produced
that's
one
not.
with
That's
them.
not.
No, I
that's
know,
not-
I know,
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I'm just bringing that up because I do remember them. Because they didn't do that much together. I know Dave Grohl was like huge. I mean, loved Steve Albini. He loved that dude. So, yeah, they did. Of course, they did In Utero. But yeah, one more.
Shit. Let's see. You know what? I'll probably say just because it's Liar, which is the album after Goat, the Jesus Lizard
Okay,
one. I
okay.
mean, I'm just like a super big Jesus Lizard fan. And
No, that's great.
Like, and then because also the other, maybe my actually, dude, between Goat and also Shot, which is not a Steve Albini album, and it's kind of like the opposite of Steve Albini, but it's still really cool. It's the dude Garth, Garth, the dude that did Houdini, the Melvins album. And I think
Okay.
he also did. I think he also did a couple other Melvins things. But anyway, that's also really cool to check out. But yeah,
Okay.
I'd have to say these are the best. But really, I'd say the main ones are Goat and In Utero, just because I associate or I reference the songs on that and the aesthetic of those albums so much, just because it was a big part of me, music I liked early on. So
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, mad big ups.
Mad
to
big ups.
Yeah,
Steve
one of
Albini.
the greatest, dude.
Yeah, really, for real. He
yeah.
It
is.
reminds me so much of like how Richmond likes its rock music too. You think about like the
Yes.
Richmond rock bands and man,
and before I
it's
forget,
right there.
also it's not to mention that you should check out Shellac, which was one of his bands.
They were about
and
to go on tour. That
Yes.
was the deal. He
That
was
one's
getting
really
ready to go
cool.
on tour
Also,
with them.
Big Black was before that. That's super abrasive. Shellac is also, and by my standards, is not the same as regular people's, but Shellac is a little more of an easy listen compared to. It's farther out than Jesus Lizard, but it's not as far out as Big Black.
Farther out as in screamo?
No,
Or
not
as in just,
screamo,
like,
as abrasive,
harsh ass
guitar
yeah, scratching.
and then like
Mel
talk,
Banana.
singing and screaming. And
Shit.
Mel
Talk
Banana
rap.
is the most like abrasive band that I feel like I've seen in town.
Not as far as Melt Banana.
Yeah.
And also,
I saw them
dude,
at the Camel. That shit was nuts.
Coincidentally,
that was nuts. Dude, I saw them at a huge festival, and they still sound crazy. They sound crazy on a huge stage, on
Yeah.
a small stage.
Man.
They had like a sampler pad up there. It was just two people, a sampler, a guitar.
it was best when Dave Whitty was playing drums.
Yeah,
with
when
them
they had
and-
drums,
yeah.
Oh,
it
wow.
was better. Like,
Yeah, he was
fuck.
their USA tour drummer.
that
Oh,
was,
wow.
and it
And
was
there's a live album with Dave Whitty. Like they just did a couple nights here and there from the tour. And
Shout out to
recorded 'em.
Dave.
I swear the
that's
drum
crazy.
set had a distortion pedal on it or something.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy sounding.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But
Yeah.
check out the all the Steve Albini projects. Also, I am making some clone pedal of this like super rare fuzz box that Steve Albini used on a bunch of stuff, and he modded it, and so like something that's like kind of nobody makes that. People make clones of them, but it's hard to find a definitive schematic because the dude originally like gooped them, like he put a rubber paste all over them, so you couldn't tell. You couldn't copy the circuitry.
Oh,
which
damn.
is what some of these weird pedal companies did in the 60s and 70s. So it's really hard to figure out the schematic.
they
but
did, yeah.
eventually, he kind of got out, and the one that Steve Albini has was modified. And so there's things. But I ordered the parts. They haven't come in yet. I'm going to build it. It's pretty cool. It's the harmonic percolator.
All right,
interesting
title.
effect.
Hey,
Yeah.
harmonic
percolator. Yeah, it's like
That might be a
there's
title right there.
there's a clip on
know.
YouTube of Steve Albini talking about how the microphonics of the fuzz pedal, when you like turn it all the way up and it feeds back, the microphonics are more harmonically rich and more musical than than other fuzz pedals. When you do the same thing and like move it around, it's like that.
Yeah.
There must have been some good weed.
No, they say it has to do with asymmetrical clipping in the gain stage, and that's
All
what
right.
does
Science waves.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sound
it's
waves.
an interesting circuit. But yeah, I'm gonna make
Facts.
some. It's like the type of thing I'm just making on a little plastic board and like Doc
Like a
Brown
synth,
style.
a small synth.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
Doc Brown style, like point to point.
Circuit
you know
board.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little bit
Yeah.
of what you're building right there. That's nice.
What you building,
What you building.
boy? Well, yeah, mad big ups to
mad
Steve
big ups.
Mad
Albini.
big
One
ups,
of
man.
my
Damn.
favorite people.
Me too.
That's existed in
Yep.
music recording in the music world, man. Super mad big ups.
Didn't expect that. I feel like that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, let's.
Absolutely.
Man.
Yeah, that's
terrifying.
It's super
Dude,
unexpected.
yeah, I gotta go work out right now.
It's super unexpected.
Yeah, get your cholesterol checked.
Yeah,
'Cause I just saw an interview that just went up with him like a month ago where he's talking about the Shellac stuff and going on tour. And let's leave on this quote that he that Steve Albini said for Steely Dan. Christ, the amount of effort to sound like an SNL warm-up band. And I will always be the kind of punk that shits on Steely Dan. That's what he said. So we're gonna leave it on that. And we'll
Punks.
We'll be back.
Slaps.
Oops, wrong one.
Punks be having some wild takes.
And Sid Kisley as well. Sid
Look
Kisley
at that.
He's punk.
He's yeah, it must be.
He's
I
punk.
can't find the standby one. Hold up. There we go.
$1,800.
Yeah. We're getting back online.
That kid is so nice.
We're talking about the Tone King of fucking drums, Kevin motherfucking Gaines.
Bro,
Shout outs.
Bro got the nicest
Savory?
cymbals in town.
He had him in Savory. I know we look cymbal watching right now.
Symbol watch. Oh, this is a symbol watch.
And I was looking at the kid and I was just like, bro, man, the whole night, everything was singing.
Everything clean.
Drums were singing.
Hardware clean.
Cymbals were singing. I was like, bro, sounds amazing. Sounds so good.
Kelly, get on. Let me put this.
Swanging.
Yeah, hold on a second. I need to put you up on the screen so you can see that you're not totally.
Oh, am I off?
Yeah.
Off center here?
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah,
What do you
you're
do?
like-
Go this way?
Yeah, toward where Reggie is, or like back and toward Reggie. Yeah, that's better.
This is better?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So let's go to. All right, I'm recording here. I'll do the does it slap drop thingy. Here we go.
Does it slap?
Just slap. The OG.
Oh yeah.
The one and only.
The numero uno.
Let's
Don't
go.
get fooled by these other, these so-called review,
Yeah, don't follow.
avatars.
Don't pay attention to Sid Kingsley's fake ass piece of shit.
Bro.
Does it slap segment?
This shit is garbage. Stop it, okay? Like the.
Do we want to talk about? We don't need to.
I'm real quick. I'm just gonna say. he talked about Steely Dan's Asia, and right away was disrespectful,
Ajax.
ridiculous.
He said it was Ajax. He said it was boring.
That
Yes.
shit is
But you know
terrible.
what? Whether he believes it or not, he's like trying to go viral. He's like trying to be like a shock jock. Like he's like, here's my hot take. I'm like this, and the Beatles suck. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's my line.
Like, yeah, but that. Well, just wait,
bro.
Just wait till he does that. Then you can
Imagine
come
that.
after him.
See, stealing from you too.
But the guy's right. He's just like,
I'm always just kidding, y'all.
yeah.
Reggie for some reason don't want the smoke. I'll take all.
Oh
the
no, I'm
smoke
talking
right
about. I was talking about my Beatles joke.
now. Oh, Beatles. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
Oh, no,
No,
I'm
that's
fine.
Reggie's thing. He's hating
No,
on the
cool,
Beatles.
cool.
I just think it's funny.
But yeah, but then
Don't hate on Steely Dan. I
but-
mean, Steve Albini can make fun of Steely Dan. He earned that right, but not you, bro.
bro, especially not a piano player, bro.
Also, he did does it slap a fucking Dave Brubeck album from 65 years ago.
And everybody knows it's good. Everybody
Yeah, bro,
knows.
it's like, bro, oh,
everybody
hot
knows
take.
that is good.
Hot take,
It's
it's like,
fucking
bro.
Time Out,
Bro, have you listened to anything in the past 25 years?
bro. Everybody
Anything.
knows that's good. And like Time Out, the fucking Take Five. Let's Take Five on it. It's just sold.
Yo, I'm checking out this
millions.
rare, obscure album, Kind of Blue.
So stupid. It's fucking.
You guys probably never heard
He
of
does
it.
the time.
It's trash.
He does the time, and he's got wrong information on that too.
Kelly's really pissed about it. That's what he's the most
I
upset
just couldn't
about.
believe
Watch
it.
Matt. Oh yeah.
No, I just couldn't
Sid
believe it. That's
fam
all.
insulted his queen, but no, Kelly's over here talking about, oh man, they got these wrong about the time. Prince actually played
queen.
all the instruments
The
on
queen.
there. He didn't just do that, but do blah 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 blah. But dude, if anybody knows about that shit, it's Kelly.
Listen,
Foremost of the truth.
said she
podcast.
took all of my wife's comments out of context.
Yeah, and then put up a
completely
little
out of context.
screenshot.
It completely
Yeah.
out of context. So I don't know whatever they're doing over there with video cameras. Whatever, it's terrible. It's not. None of it is good. It's. What
I don't
I've
think he's
noticed.
gonna stick with this.
He's doing it every day. So
Oh, I'm keeping an eye on him, and I'm not ashamed to say.
it's just,
You're not ashamed?
Every
Not ashamed of that?
yeah, like
we're not obviously.
every like 3-4 days, I'll go in there and see if he's done more. He's like, he actually has been doing it every day. And so I'm like,
Yeah. We can still see you, buddy. We can
it's
still
all
see
right,
you.
dude. Let him
Motivation.
do the shit.
We always watching.
Motivation.
Yeah.
Facts. TikTok watching.
Yep.
All right, we're going to get into some slaps.
Symbol watch.
Who
yes.
Top
are
watch.
you? Who are you feeling first?
Man, you know what? I think you should make that. You should make that choice because
Really?
I threw it to you. Yeah, you're probably not excited about most of these, but
No, I don't care. So yeah, I really don't give a shit. So let me go back over to this playlist here. Oh, hey, baby, let's go here. You gave me I guess a couple of them. Oh yeah. All right. Erica Badu was on here. The
Click it.
Marias.
I love
Oh, you know what? No.
Oh,
Can we
yeah.
do this first though?
What?
Daryl
Do it.
Hall
Let's
and
do it.
Dave Stewart, because we're talking about Hall and Oates being
R.I.P.
Yeah,
Mad big
exactly.
ups.
Yep,
Mad
yep.
big ups. Like put this on the
Solo.
here. Yeah, solo style. So
Yep.
Just got the D on
I
the
don't.
cover.
Who's Dave Stewart?
Dave Stewart is a Eurythmics producer.
Oh, okay.
And guitar player. He also produced "Don't Come Around Here No More." Another
Okay.
Tom Petty smash.
Smizzy.
And by the way, real quick. Oh no, actually, you know what? Just play the song. Daryl Hall.
Save your predictions.
Save your
Yeah,
prediction.
say prediction, bro.
Was it Can't Say No
Can't
to
say
You?
no to you.
Big claps.
Listen up. Don't you all know it's true? I can't say no to you. Can't say no to you. Can't you just realize that my heart never tells a lie? So I thought you'd see what you mean to me. You got to know it's true that I can't say no to you. Tell me what you feel, and I'm trying to find the meaning. How can I reach your mind? Just like flying by. Every time you see me, you got a complication. Impossible to choose. No way, no way, no way. No, it's true. Can't say no to you. Can't say no to you. Can't you just realize that my heart never tells a lie? So I thought you'd see what you mean to me. Whoa, you got to know it's true, but I can't say no to you. Oh yeah. Oh. Top of the bottom, or the bottom of the top. Spin around.
It's a Claps collection.
One of us is rolling round.
Where you can buy that?
He's like, bro, turn it on, just let it play.
Invaded Splice.
Freestyling.
This is what they broke up over.
Definitely missed the
Yes.
production.
Yeah, definitely.
It's true. I can't say no to you. Can't you realize that my heart never tells a lie? Sorry, I thought, let's see what you mean to me.
That's right there.
You got to know it's true, but I can't say no to you.
All right. All right.
Okay.
So
Wow.
if I can go first here,
I want to go first.
huh?
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, ever since Daryl Hall had Robert Fripp over at his house and didn't learn any of the songs,
They played him very well, but go ahead.
he played okay. The rest of the band did their homework.
True,
All right?
true, very true. He
Don't
played some
tell
different
me
chords.
that shit Red. He never played that shit before. Like he played it once or twice at his house and then came in, dude. Whatever. Ever
agree.
since then, I've been like, you know, because I also saw that documentary on there. And I was like, dude, what fucking balls to go to Robert Fripp and pretend like, dude, whatever. So I was a little kind of like Daryl Hall, like if you killed it more without practicing, I wouldn't be saying this.
All right.
All right.
He-
So what are you getting at? What are you getting at?
Oh, he's letting us down.
Okay.
He's letting us down. At first I thought it was kind of cool, like nothing, no red flags or anything. And it's, but I mean, you know, I liked it, but then just didn't really do anything else. And it, I'm not gonna
It's
say
obvious.
corny, but it's just like,
It's
nah, dog.
It's obvious
nah.
what happened here.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Where
So
is Oates?
exactly, and
This
maybe
music
Oates
is
was
not-
the quality control.
It's not arranged. Like
Yeah.
this song was not arranged. He turned that drum track on and just left that shit on. He
I mean,
didn't like have one dropout, not one
I
beat.
mean, dude, it's
It just stayed on the whole time. No changes there.
That's it.
That piano pad. No like never hit the 5 chord or something.
I'm starting to get the impression that the Daryl Hall
the
style is
arranging.
fast and loose, just like go in there, do it.
Well, the
It
melody
is what it is.
I think the melody was good and the singing was cool, but like the way it sounded, like you know, putting it right up front when it needs to be all the way up front, and then bringing it back, and when you have the harmonies come in, and then having some dropouts when we go, I'm private out. just moments of
Don't bring Private
dynamic
Eyes.
shit.
Private Eye is like
That's
a
a classic. But,
listen,
I see what you're saying.
better
What I'm,
Go
saying,
ahead.
what I'm saying is like
As an
it
example.
is a better song because it was edited.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's
They
dynamics.
they had that groove when the bass line came in, changed this changes and that
Right.
changes. But anyway, this does not slap.
Right.
This doesn't slap, man. And I like Hall & Oates a lot, but nah, this doesn't slap. I mean, then it's like it's not finished. To me,
Wow. Okay.
It's real.
I heard this. We didn't heard the slaps, man. I can't. I know.
By the criteria of
I'm
which
missing
we're-
the band. How about that? You know, like
Okay.
the things that the band brought to it is missing. And even when they were using drum machines, it still sounded like a band. You know,
Sure.
to me.
Okay.
Carry on.
So yeah, no slap for you.
Absolutely not.
I feel like that the slap criteria that we have put down.
Oh man!
All right.
Listen to this preamble right here.
Yo, look, y'all got your preambles on.
Well,
I
The
mean,
pre-
you
the
let me do
preambler
my
over here.
preamble, though.
Preambler.
now there's
we
something
gotta
wrong
let
with,
him go.
now
it's
something
all
wrong
good.
with the rules.
Look, no. So, yeah.
Something's wrong with the rules of
By
slaps.
the
all of a sudden.
bylaws.
No, I'm just saying, like, we don't have like a scale of slaps.
We don't,
So
yeah.
we give a little dissertation and
Let's
then
go.
we'll tell you
Let's
where the
hear it.
slaps are now.
Yeah.
By the bylaws of the which is slappeth,
All right,
or what does not.
I hear.
If it's in the slap tempest. Number one. Number two, it doesn't sound like. I feel like that these cats, when they get old, they are all about figuring it out. This is like
By
some figured
themselves.
out
Yeah.
facts, and I like the fact that product wise, I actually like the fact that it's like the opposite of the Smokey Robinson thing, where it was just like Smokey
Talking about gasms?
gasms.
Oh, it was ultra high def
It was-
weirdness.
It was in your face, in your mouth. It
ASMR
was smoky
type.
in your mouth. Really, was what happened
You
during
need to
that.
put some more in that in there.
It's too much.
Gasms.
It's too much, and I feel like the product it kind of puts a nice little sheen over top of Daryl's voice, and I think it works. Yes, it is missing a bridge. Yes, some dynamics are missing as well.
Bro, yeah. Occasionally, his voice should have been louder. You know, occasionally.
Yes, but no facts.
Yeah,
Facts. No, but on the criteria that we have provided,
in my opinion.
facts.
sir.
I will be the one and only. It's fine. I will give it a slap. I like it. I feel like it's a kinder, gentler.
Gentler.
Daryl Hall. Yes, excuse me. Daryl Hall. And yeah. This is what he's got to do if he's going to do the solo record, and there's no more Hall and Oates.
Oh, really?
I feel that,
No,
that
that
he's
shit-
He
he's
needs to hire an MD.
Shit was trash.
Hire an MD, man. Don't do this. Don't do this in
I
garage
think the band version is going to probably crush.
This is what I'm saying.
But
like, get them in. Don't release this.
But this is the duo. This is the duo. This is Dave Stewart and Daryl. The D's coming together.
He still
Pause.
could call somebody to play a guitar solo on that joint or something.
Facts. I agree with that. No, I'm
No,
saying there
there's
is stuff.
nothing wrong
There
with
is
that.
stuff missing. I agree.
It was to me.
But through the criteria,
All right.
I feel this is
All
maybe,
right,
maybe I
moving on.
want them to be Hall & Oates, and this is not Hall & Oates.
It will
I
will
hear you.
never be that
It'll
again.
never
never
be
be
that
that
You
again,
heard
bro.
the news.
I'm wrong.
He said, listen to my previous work
I have,
if you want it.
sir.
No
you know?
thanks.
All
No,
right.
So let's try to. So Rhapsody is
Yes.
and Erykah Badu.
All
right.
Let's check it out. What's
Wanna
the
do
name
that?
of this?
Let me
That's a
pull
good
up
combo.
the 3 a.m. featuring Erykah Badu.
Yes. Okay.
Pull up the art here. Cool. All right, now.
That's exactly what I thought it was gonna sound like.
Damn.
Come on, Reggie.
Yeah. You make me feel like a virgin, new person. You make me pull back the curtains. I'm not afraid to share what you would hurt me. You feel like a healer. I know I'm imperfect, though you make me feel like Jesus or how God sees us. Not afraid to show my insecurities like Issa. Love making, booty clapping like Nettie and Celie. Netflix asking if we still watching TV. Intoxicated, nauseous off your love, got me throwing up emotions I kept secret. That's how I know you care. Everything I hid, you always peeped it. When it's darkest, we always attract the brightest people. Baby, you a light. You shift my whole world to the right. Nothing left but.
Baby, slow motion for me. Why you roll like a something for me? Oh, baby, you like in the morning. Ah, baby, you're my lesson. Just gonna do.
You can take the sour out of lemons with your sweetness. Solid, grounded like the one that grows beneath us. I can see your fetus that would probably have my features. We laugh, our sense of humor is what feeds us. I love you, I trust your staycations. This ain't Regis
I've never
like
heard a
Weezer.
rap song
It's
about
hot,
this.
boy.
Yeah.
We hit the beach,
Yeah.
suntan in my peach. Eyes on us like the feds would watch Meech. The look of love, they watch us like commas on Bill Street. Your knees weak for my cocoa, brown skin. With kicks just like Chabo, I win. I dress better, you dress better, we have fun with it. Shopping sprees on Fifth Avenue, we both spin. Make up, wake up, and spin the block again. It's different when you lovers and you best friends. I feel safe with you, the most vulnerable that I could be. Right around this time of the morning at 3. Yeah, I love you.
Ah, baby, slow motion for me. Why you roll a little something for me? Oh, baby,
All right.
you can do it, explore me.
We let Daryl Hall go. Yeah, we let Daryl Hall go longer than this.
Nice with you. Would you like it in the morning? Ah, baby, you're my lesson. Just
About to have it right now.
I feel.
I mean, we're pretty close to the end.
I want to see if there's gonna be another section.
We've been together super long.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Drink to
we're-
my city.
talk rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
All
talking
right.
about.
All right, so this is a hard not for me. I'm sorry to just be like that. It's just like that was like my gut reaction. Shut up.
You're
So-
not into black love.
or no, actually, I'm not into just like reminded me of slam poetry stuff or something like that.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
Reggie
it's in-
was saying,
it's in that
talk
bag.
Rap,
It's in
like,
that bag.
Reminds me of slam poetry, and like
Okay,
we're getting
yeah,
like
yeah.
she's like, man,
It's because of the subject matter.
It's like, yeah, I don't have anything to do with you. I don't really know you. It's cool. but do
You're
your
not. She's
thing.
not in love with you.
No, yeah, and I know there's no reason for her to be angry with me or anything like that. So, hey, man, God bless. Not for me.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever heard a rap song like this ever.
Really?
Like being in love, from a female perspective, or like being in a relationship, rapping about how much you love your relationship.
They'd have this.
I've never. Not like this. The neo soul style.
Yeah,
It kind of got like the Joe Scotty-ness
There you go.
of it, but it's rap though. You know what I mean?
She got the originator though. She got Erykah Badu.
Yeah,
on
she
it.
got
Talk singer.
Eric.
Mhm.
Erykah Badu sounds great. I thought it was weird, the little auto tune thing in that, but I kind of it grew on me.
It's just like in the chorus part.
Yeah, in a little chorus,
Yeah.
but it grew on me. It was cool. I'm conflicted because I kind of like it, but I don't think if it like.
It's a slappable like.
Is it slapping?
I mean,
The physics of the slap is what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'm
about
thinking
right
about like this should slap, but did it just slap?
I gave it a not for me. Doesn't slap. Not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I think it's completely reasonable to think it slaps. I don't want to judge. Place judgment.
I'm gonna let this slap.
All right.
I'm gonna let this slap because all the faders I see in my head about is the rapping is good, the beat is cool. It's like
Would
right
you
in
listen to it again?
I probably will, just to like hear it out, because I was talking and shit. Like put it on the background. It seems like something dope in the background. It's super
Yeah.
duper chill.
yeah.
It's almost too chill.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying it. Maybe it didn't slap, but I'm gonna let it slap.
All right.
Yeah. I like this. I think it's fine. Rhapsody. I like hearing this from Rhapsody for sure. I think they definitely, if they had given Erykah Badu more of the Rhapsody treatment, I think that would have been cool. But Erykah Badu probably sang this in auto tune, and this is the only file that she sent probably, because like Erykah Badu is super difficult.
She doesn't send a dry file. Pre auto tune.
She probably did her.
Nobody got the dries.
She probably did this shit in GarageBand and just be like, "This is all you get. This is what you get." Because
think she showed up?
because she doesn't really. She's not
She
putting
better.
out records like she used to anymore. She's not really doing. She mostly just plays live.
That's true.
And she tries to do the stuff like now where she's just trying to be like about today. She does the shit like Lauryn Hill, like
Right,
the
yeah.
songs.
Is this some
are-
like her story type stuff, or is this
No,
what are we
what-
talking about?
no. Just talking about how Erykah Badu treats her music now. It's like Lauryn Hill, where she like totally flips it and remixes all of it all the time, or she'll like do some of it
Yeah,
through a sample.
Well, Lauryn Hill does it because she doesn't have that much material.
Yeah, but like Erykah Badu acts like she acts like Lauryn Hill. Like she for real. She acts like she changes all of her shit up she'll sample it, she'll DJ, she gets mad bored like with all her stuff. So I could totally see her being weird about this, but if she had the treatment like Rhapsody did on this record, where she sounded really good and amazing and full, I think that would have
You
changed
mean the actual tone of it?
The tone and the way her vocals
recorded.
sound. Yeah, they sounded like really teeny.
Didn't seem like a stylistic choice they made.
No,
Really?
because her vocals.
I feel like it had an effect on it. You know.
I feel like that was something that doesn't feel like that. The product sounds better than her. To me, like
It
because
is- I
Rhapsody's
see what
vocals,
you're saying. You're
because
saying it
Rhapsody's
was like a
vocals
little
sound great.
dull.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Rhapsody's vocals sound awesome. I can hear every word she's saying.
Yeah.
Erykah Badu's shit sounded like super thin and like with the auto tune and stuff. Because we've heard great vocals with auto tune that sound awesome.
Interesting.
And that doesn't sound good to
Cool.
me.
Oh, okay.
Compared to everything else on there. So I feel like that would, if that was the deal, it would have been better for me. But you let it slap?
I let it slap for the culture. Let it slap for the culture.
Go put the culture on my back.
No, now you can say whatever you want.
Now you can say whatever you
because,
want.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
heat,
yeah,
it's
took
not
the heat
on
off
you
of you.
anymore.
Because you did it.
Yeah.
All right. Nah, I can't do it.
Damn, I can't believe you said that.
I can't.
Wow.
If I nah.
See, you were honest with yourself.
Yeah,
Don't
honest,
you feel
yeah.
better about it?
Yeah, it's
I
cool.
do. I did. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it slap. You
It's
took
on,
it for
it's
the
on
culture.
brand. Yeah, it's on brand. It's cool.
So I'm cool.
So we'll do another one.
Yeah.
Here, let's see that one.
Daryl Hall, Rhapsody.
Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. What's Washed Out?
Oh, it's
they're the band that did that. What was their big song? The one that's the Portlandia theme song.
Feel It All Out or something.
Okay.
He's more of like
He's
what-
like DIY, like
DIY. He's
reverbed
kind of
out.
like
Let's
Tori
try that.
Tori Emoy, Fuzzy Wave type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so but he's like kind of like sold out and like went heavy, like
Oh.
more pop.
Oh,
So, save your predictions.
Save your
bro.
predictions.
That's what's
Wow,
happening.
damn.
That's what's
I
happening.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
He likes his reverb pedals.
Okay, there's
yeah.
nothing wrong with that,
Yeah.
dude.
I want to hear more
This
reverb.
shit's just fun.
Let's see what happens here. Washed Out. What's the name of this joint?
Just please don't have. All right, hold up. Oh, it's called The Hardest Part.
Okay.
I know this is gonna have it.
What?
Reverb.
There might be reverb, but it's gonna be some dry ass drums.
Oh, maybe they do.
know
They
it's
do
gonna
synth
be
drums
true.
too.
Dude, and
He's
also,
a
can I
synth
say
drum
this?
guy.
I'm all about. I'm anti-dry drums. I want.
You want them wet?
Aaron won't do it. I'm like, I want no muting on anything. I want everything like just ringy, just like
Wet.
loud and ringy.
You want it wet?
Can't play like Chris Dave
Very
trying to
wet.
do that.
Yeah, dude. No, man, that's all that stuff is. Loud, ringy drum. Like, what is it? Mac Cameron does that shit. It's all like boing, doing. It sounds great.
Okay.
Anyway, so Washed Out. Let's hope it has live drums. It probably doesn't.
Let's
The
see.
hardest
Live drums. Why
part.
you gotta have live
Pause.
drums?
Just
I
saying,
hope
man,
this
I'm
song has
just mad
live
old
drums.
right now.
What are you talking about right now?
In
Just hit the button. Hit the button.
You just said dry drums.
Albini.
Hope
We
this
want
has some
wet
live drums.
Oh,
Man,
God.
shut
Here
up.
we go. Let's go.
Synth drums. In your face.
Dry.
In your face.
These are synth drums. These are not
Dry
dry.
synth drums.
Nah, that doesn't count. That does not count. This is just some drum machine.
There's verb on it.
Wait till the vocals come in.
Yeah. Drenched. Just see if they might be wet.
Drenched.
See if it'll be wet as hell.
Slathered with that verb.
Let's see what's up.
Expensive verb.
Effects.
Medium.
The whole thing going on, this production sounds very good.
Yeah, he's bad. This shit's
Very
fire.
good.
hi-fi.
Ultra high.
It's like, why you showing me so much money right now? Why you showing me your pockets?
You just told him to take that blanket off the mixer.
Yeah. Spend so much money on this fucking record.
Alright. I'm good. He's just chilling. He's chilling in there.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
go first.
go ahead.
I think it sounded really good.
Sounded expensive.
All of the chords are fun. This song is just not for me. This is not my favorite version of them. You know what I mean? It's like a little, I don't know. It almost sounds like a country song if it wasn't like so synthed out, right? Like something. I don't know. This
Very
is
minimal.
Sounds like a bunch of different things.
It ain't got the funk that I'm looking for. I like the funky.
Oh, he's usually got the funk.
It's funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a funkiness
What a
to it.
disappointment.
So I'm not gonna let this slap. I'm definitely not gonna listen to it again. I'm gonna hit one of their songs I like.
Dude, they were on the cusp of the tape wave shit.
They were right
that was
there,
popular,
MGMT and all that.
all that
Yeah.
fucking cool ass lo-fi
Yeah.
shit when it was really fucking fun. 09, 10, 8, whatever. That's when they were around, washed out.
Killing it.
This cat got a good deal. He got a good record deal with a really big record label, and like his shit just like it didn't quite. It's never been the same, you know. Really, ever since then.
Just look at the context of this. Like, is this for a chill out? Is it a chill out context?
Man, it's almost too intense for the chill out.
Yeah, maybe
for me.
it's background of a house party, maybe.
Facts. Like there's still
indie house party.
So Reggie, no.
Oh yes, a no.
Okay, Kelly.
Yeah, I wanted to. I just can't, man. I can't.
I was gonna give it a slap, but then halfway through, I kind of stopped paying attention.
Yeah,
Nothing
because
happened.
nothing happened.
I was like,
Nothing
oh, we're
happened.
still here.
I
All right,
felt the
whatever.
same way.
So, no, it doesn't slap, and unfortunately,
Nobody likes you.
A bridge would have saved that.
oh, dude, once again, dude, I gotta move the Sir Anthony sample because it's where my wrist lays, and I keep putting the piece.
Get your wrist off that joint.
See
I
ya.
thought you did that on purpose.
No, I
'cause
didn't.
It was like right on time.
But actually, that's really good. Peace out, see ya is a nice way of saying maybe if it's not a total no one likes you, it's a peace out, see ya.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely listen to their first record on the way home
Right.
tonight. 'Cause I'm
Get
like,
that
man,
taste out of your mouth.
I mean,
Nah, we can't do this.
It's so good. Okay, that's 3. Do you want to do one more?
Of
or-
let's do
course.
One more.
Okay.
So what's this? Which one is this here? The Marias.
Yeah, I like the Marias. Let's go.
Yeah,
All right.
we've listened to them a while back, but it's been a couple years for sure.
Okay. This song is called "No One Noticed."
Maybe I
Oh, chill.
lost my mind.
See, to me, I already like this better.
Facts.
Chill
Yeah,
out. That's a
dude.
chill out, you know.
Already.
Noticed.
And they're chilling. They're just tip tapping.
Noticed.
Oh yeah, no.
It's getting
Thank you,
old.
the Marias.
Kinda like if you'd call me all alone. 'Cause I'm so over being lonely. May have lost a virtual connection.
Nah, this is way
This is way fire. This is fire. This is way fire. This is shit.
A lot better.
Yeah, they were really good, man. It's a fun guitar sound too.
No one tried to read my eyes. No one but face. Hold me, console me, and then I'll leave without a trace. Come on, don't leave me. It can't be that easy, babe. If you believe me, I guess I'll get on a plane, fly to your city, excited to see your face. Hold me, console me, then I'll leave without a trace. Come on, don't leave me.
All right, cool.
It can't be that easy, babe.
See, that's the same genre in a way. Genre.
I mean,
And like, that was like
Genre. It's
genre.
not genre.
It's a genre.
people hear that.
Yeah, I love the Marias, and I think this is another banger. I love all the sounds. Man, such really creative mixing going on, like with the guitar on one side and the verbs on the other side, and they kept moving around, and her voice was like pristine. Like
It's that very close, almost.
she's singing
ASMR
so quiet.
vocals.
Yes.
Yeah, she's singing
But it's not
quiet.
like the whisper core thing. It's like it's not a whisper thing. It's like it's like she's talking
Yeah,
very quietly.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's, cool. It's recorded well too.
Yeah.
And this is clearly a band, you know. And like
Yes.
the drummer sounds fucking great. Everybody sounds good. Yeah, slaps for me.
I agree with Reggie. I think this does slap.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no question. This is I mean, this is the best of the day today. I
That
mean,
shit was
for
like,
sure.
well, absolutely.
I mean,
This
like-
made me feel so much better. Like as soon as those first chords hit, I was like,
It's great, man.
But I mean, I love the way that they treated the guitars and stuff.
Yes.
Like and
It's
yeah,
very,
and the
whole thing was
panning,
tasteful.
very tasteful. It was
solo
so good.
guitar solo had a really cool sound,
Yes.
like cowboy movie sound or something back there.
Mhm.
It's
and
fire.
like and like her voice was like, you know, like tracked so much. I mean, obviously it's like double, triple track, like everything.
Right.
And I think that just, I mean, that sound along with the layers and the drum sounded great too. I mean, that was beautiful. So yeah.
Strings or whatever, synths, whatever that was, whoever that was great too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even the rhythm section stuff was so cool. I was like
It's killing it.
I wasn't even focusing on the chord.
Well, and
other stuff
nothing
that was floating
stepped
over
on
top.
each
Yeah.
other. Like the
Yeah.
arrangement was good, and the instrumentation was good because everything you could hear everything. Nothing was ever cluttered, and her voice. There was always enough room for the vocal.
If that is a band, I mean, if that's
They're definitely
really a
a
band,
band.
Yeah, I thought it was a band.
No, Marias are a band.
Yeah.
It's like drums, bass, and a keyboard player, and maybe some strengths. It could just be a lot of keyboards. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
there's some. I mean, there's guitar stuff, but I mean, well, the way that this is placed, like way everybody's got their placements in the record, it's like perfect.
Yeah.
If you want to see, I don't know if it's still up, but them at Coachella last year, fire. You can see them do their set. It's just like 4 people killing it. You know?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, fire.
Great. That was awesome. Great. We're done.
Yeah.
3:35.
That was does it slap.
Yeah, that's a real does it slap.
That's how it's done.
That's right.
No imitation.
Yeah. Suck it. DX.
Kick rocks.
We're out.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
We're gone.